is always in progress.
User disconnected from your
This
channel.
always-on philosophy has implications for the second most obvious use of the traditional start button, which is also rapidly decreasing relevancy, pausing. While more traditional gaming experiences can simply shift pause functionality to the menu or options button, it's fitting that the start button in its association with pausing should disappear entirely since, frankly, games that you can pause whenever are on the decline. For reasons both financially and fashionable, new games are looking to become just as often as online services, just as often multi-user arenas are just as often persistent worlds, as they will be single-player experiences, as a hallmark of the current gen looks to be communalization gameplay to individual player no longer has the capacity to say when the game should start or when it should pause. So far, we've seen this mainly take two forms. First, with the barriers of entry all but lowered by the acceptance of free-to-play and the PC-like structures of the new consoles, MMOs like DC Universe Online, The Elder Scrolls Online, and Final Fantasy XIV look to find a much more comfortable home on PS4 and Xbox One than they could have found on previous consoles. Practically no genre of game could be better suited to the always online era than the MMORPG. Secondly, we've seen the realms of the single player and local multiplayer both shifting across into experimental always online designs, such as Titanfall and Need for Speed Rivals. Owing to their online nature, the game does not stop at your discretion, but instead offers periodic downtime in the form of lobbies and garages, respectively. The farewell start button seemed at first you'd merely been renamed or replaced, but it's beginning to feel like there truly won't be gaming, where the way games begin. Players' authority, their progress, and criteria by which they end, if they do at all, will be far less straightforward than it used to be.
I mean, they make an interesting case, but the fact
They're
is
fucking
removing the
faggots, and I
start
hope
button
they
is
all
still
die.
fucking stupid.
No, they're just fucking stupid. I hope they all get burned. I hope that a cigarette comes and fucking burns their urethra from the inside out. Dicks. So once we actually get into Warcraft, we're actually gonna do a V mansion.
Not Volcano, man.
The
Evil.
map probably still have the volcano. There's a guy who apparently has the original map. Well, not without the structures or anything, just the original land masses, and he's gonna go over it and like make it not as shitty as it was.
Dude. Okay, I don't know if he's still in here, but that guy I gave the faggot fucker to, my prophet.
That's me, man. That's
some
me.
guy has that sword and just killed a guy.
Seriously?
Yeah, check out the logs. Check out the chat.
Oh, that's fucking hilarious. I want to get my goddamn sword back.
Track him down, fuck him up.
One for you, Captain F, you motherfucker.
User left your channel. User joined
So
your
that
channel.
whole wall of text you were reading, what was the point of that? I kind of tuned it out, but what was the whole message with that?
They
Video
said a
games
lot of
are
nothing,
art.
honestly.
Video games are too much art for... Video games don't start because they're art. They will never end. The player should not be able to decide what happens within a video game. Typical IGN shit.
Assassin's Creed Black Flag has surpassed our ability and our timeline.
Look,
It will
understand
always be played whether or not we're playing it.
I understand the video games are art argument because there's a lot of people that and the people who make them, and they're genuine creative people, you know, like Chris Roberts and other big people in the industry who've done really innovative, creative stuff, and they look at them and they say, you make video games, you're a talentless faggot, those are toys, and I can see why they get butt mad. But, you know, stamping around, showing this too deep for you shit is stupid.
This
Games
what?
I play, stamping around talking about games like Gone Home, you know, too deep for you bullshit, that's not art, that's just pretentious bullcrap.
Can we all... Well, I'm going to get hit for this, but Dark Souls is art. Because, you original. It's good.
I agree with you. I just think that
It was good. It just wasn't deep.
Fuck
was,
you! Dark Souls was one of the deepest ones out there. You just
No,
gotta
it was
look for
minimalist. There's a difference.
Hey, you,
But it-
want to
it-
lick my?
it
It had a
Join
great
your
sense of
channel.
adventure, but I don't think that it was more than it was on the surface. It was just that the lore wasn't on the surface.
Lore is pretty
It
fucking
had
cool.
some hidden implied things, but there really wasn't some deep meaning. Dark Souls was just the whole game was just a metaphor for
Well, I don't
the
know. I
inevitable.
think you could make an argument for nihilism.
Look, it was just nihilism. Yeah, it was just an argument about the eventual. Everyone's going to die, and the universe will eventually.
That's
You could
exactly
say
what makes
that
it
it
art.
was about the heat death of the universe if you really wanted to.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
I think that you call me a fucking faggot for this, but personally, I think it's about human nature and just striving for that. Because one of the themes of Dark Souls is, well, yeah, you're gonna die, but then you're just gonna come back and get a little better each time, and eventually fuck it up. And then you're beating the game in sub 50 minutes and shit like Lobos.
I think it was less to do with people and more than reality itself seems to be on like a repeating cycle. At least that's what they theorize.
Oh yeah, man. The universe is fractal. Well, reality is fractal.
Ride never ends, bro.
I wish that there were undead in real life. That would be great.
Spiritual, like religiously though, I believe in Alan Watts kind of spiritualism, so that doesn't really bother. None of that stuff really bothers me too much.
I wish I could just believe in that stuff, but I can't.
I totally understand.
Yeah, my fedora is too big. It gets in the way.
I'm not gonna
You're
shove that
burned down
shit
this
in
guy's
anybody's.
house,
It's
you dumb motherfucker.
spiritualism and your beliefs is a super personal thing. What works for you might not work for. All it really is just a coping device for reality.
Wasn't there
That's
some
all-
guy in like
that's all
Tennessee or
religion
something
is.
that made used an actual official religion for the sun? Like from Dark Souls, the kind of thing. He was an atheist and decided to make a joke religion, but it's qualified as a real one now.
Was it? Believes in the flying spaghetti monster?
Yeah, there's also
Yeah, that was done a while ago. Talk like a pirate day.
But yeah, man. If Scientology can be a religion, anything can.
Well, religion can be a dangerous thing, like any sort of belief and
Well,
doctrine
anything can
that
be
can.
dangerous, honestly.
Well,
Even
no,
guns.
I'm not gonna get all fedora dipping and say everything bad ever is caused by religion, because I think if you create any philosophy, people can turn it into an extreme.
Religion can't do anything by itself,
It's people, yeah.
and it will always be people because you can't fix people.
That's why I want my guns. I wanna get some guns someday. People are like, oh, but guns kill people. I'm like, no, people kill people.
Guns make it easier for. Which is the
Sure.
only argument, really.
guns don't
Oh.
kill people. I kill people.
Like I was reading a
But I
long
would
time
rather
ago.
everyone have their own body be labeled as a fucking weapon. Like, teach everyone jujitsu and shit like that. And it's just
Jujitsu
like,
is
okay,
what's gonna happen is
you
if
need
we
to put
end
your
up
own
living
body
in-
at risk if you want to take someone else out.
I'm really hoping that weapons just become super hard to get, so pugilism becomes a thing again, and then we start fighting with canes and kung fu like in Victorian times.
Feudalism is a thing, man. We live in one. If you live in America.
No, pugilism.
Oh,
It's a type of
Oh,
martial
okay. I was
arts.
about to say.
Like, I don't know if you guys knew this, but in the Victorian times, there was a type of martial arts where it was meant to be with a cane. Like, you got your fancy cane in your suit, there was a type of martial arts that specifically used a cane. Sherlock Holmes was supposed to have used it. I want to learn that shit. Not because I want a cane, because I'm a fedora-wearing faggot, but I like Sherlock Holmes.
You're
Yeah,
still
man.
a photo wearing faggot though.
Yeah. I won't judge you, but you are a faggot.
Hurting my feelings.
Oh, wow, whoa. That was uncalled for.
Sorry. I'm going with their madness.
You
Well,
turned
my
around, knocked me down like this big ass fucking
my
hole.
obscure anime and my Ayn Rand makes me a very big intellectual.
No one's an intellectual, man. No one.
Holy snowballs.
I think there's very few people in society that are actually smart, and I think everyone else just kind of regurgitates what they know.
You guys sound like people from my old RP community.
Yeah, you gotta realize, think of the average person, half the population is dumber than that.
Yeah,
I forget who said that. I think it was a comedian, but
George Carlin.
yeah, George Carlin. Honestly, didn't like his stand-up that much.
I don't find him particularly funny, but I think he made some insightful points.
Yeah.
I think he was more of a philosopher than a comedian, to be honest.
Moot's a philosopher.
Yeah,
Kinda,
that's why
yeah.
he liked Asuka over Rey, because he knows what the fuck he's talking about.
Because she's fucking insane.
Which is,
Who doesn't like an
I
insane
remember
girl?
reading about the creator of Evangelion, and he said he created Rey anti-woman. He was trying to make Rey as unattractive as possible, and then when he found out there were waifu fags that loved Rey, he was like, "The fuck is wrong with you people?"
How could they not love Rey? I mean, she's hot.
He has blue hair.
Blue
She's
hair,
got no
man.
personality, no
She's
social
nobody.
skills.
She's a
Blue hair.
blank slate. She's
Dude,
perfect for waifu
people fucking love
fags that can't
Tamako.
find one because they can just impose their own personality over her.
She's a fucking Lego brick. I don't.
How many times is Rey nude in the series?
Honestly, it's more fan
About
service to see
7.
her clothed.
Her. Because she's too pure for them.
And the English voice actor for Asuka was apparently a huge otaku weeb and was like obsessed with the character.
Fuck, dude, that one screaming when she gets like knocked out or something.
Dude, all the screams were fucking insane.
Dude, I didn't watch it. I've just seen a few reviews and stuff, and I'm so fucked up soon.
Dude. I don't care about the
Doesn't
2D for you
Shinji-
bullshit that
I've been
people like to
finished
throw
one.
out
I've actually,
about it. It's literally the best thing I've ever watched in my life.
I've never actually finished watching Evangelion because I have a huge backlog and I'm an ADD faggot. Doesn't Shinji jerk off on Asuka?
Yes.
Yeah, he straight up jerks off on Asuka.
That's
while
the
she's
I'm so
laying
fucked
like
up
in a
part.
fucking coma.
She's in a
I thought it
coma
was
and he like
Rey.
pulls her clothes open.
He didn't mean to.
What
No,
would,
she
you,
was already
what would you
nude.
recommend me to watch that? The only one I've...
Fuck
the
yeah,
only-
dude.
Yeah, the only thing I've ever really
Don't
watched is Attack
ever-
on Titan. That's cause...
Yeah, you gotta watch End of Evangelion.
Why are you watching Naruto, man? It's
Because
the best thing.
Naruto is literally the worst gateway anime of all time. Don't make me recite the copy pasta.
I bet you won't, fag.
Look, people get fucking
Yeah, I
ass hurt about Naruto, but I think it introduced a lot of people to anime who might have not watched it otherwise.
Yo, man, I straight up kicked my mom off the TV when I wanted to watch Naruto.
I know. I
And
had
then
my own
she
TV
looks
in
at
the
like, what the
basement.
fuck is this kid watching?
I was a latchkey kid. I had my own TV in the basement.
No, she
I
didn't
was,
like it because she thought like they were actually doing child soldier shit, and then Naruto never actually went into that, and everyone was disappointed. Themes, but like they were never explored.
Wasn't there some guy in like a shower or something who had like no skin or something in that series?
I have no fucking clue.
It was a long series.
It's still going.
Jesus Christ, the manga or...
The manga, yeah, and the hentai stuck in my head.
It has
Holy
a
shit.
it has a dedicated
Anime.
following, but fans who initially started watching it on like Toonami or that one Canadian network, they don't give a shit anymore. It's just too much to watch.
Timjin, I'm lost.
Man, I gotta ask her. I know this one girl who's a huge weeb. She likes
Yo, hey, I
Naruto
got
and a
food,
bunch of
turn
other
around,
really bad anime, and I've known her since I was a kid. She was looking at the anime I like on what was it, my Facebook when I had one, and I put like just entry level shit because I didn't want to hide. I was hiding my power level among the because I know weeaboos, but I have to hide my power level with them because they're fucking casuals. And so I just put like Ghost in the Shell, Cowboy Bebop, Gurren Lagann, just basic shit. She's like, man, those are terrible. I'm like, oh.
You should be like, hey girl.
You want to know a
you
really
seen
bad...
K-On?
really fucking bad one, like one of the worst I've ever seen. I've only seen a few that's still pretty bad. Kill Me Baby.
Nah,
You know what I really hated?
What?
The OVA for Black Lagoon. I liked the first 2 seasons, but the OVA I couldn't stand.
What does OVA stand for? I'm a new fact when it comes to this shit.
Like it's like it's like a couple episodes that are longer than actual episodes, and they're a special. I don't know what it stands for.
Original video animation.
Yeah, it's like a mini series basically, but the episodes are a bit longer.
Wait, sort of like Fooly Cooly or something like that?
Yes, that's what Fooly Cooly is. Fooly Cooly is an OVA made by Gainax, who are shit now, and everybody good from Gainax went to Trigger.
What's your opinion on Fooly Cooly, though?
It's really not as deep and amazing as everybody says, but if you're like a
It's a bunch of
14-year-old,
dumb fun.
if you're like
Yeah.
a 14-year-old kid, I think it's one of the best animes you could ever watch.
The comic is really good artwork.
Oh, well, I
fantastic.
fucking read the comic and I was more confused than I was after watching the anime.
Also, if you get into more anime stuff and you look back, Fooly Cooly references a lot of really cool shit like Daikon.
Would you guys recommend Berserk?
It's alright.
Not if you haven't started reading it.
Oh. So
The
one of the
movie
things you
is
can't
weird.
get
to
into.
catch up.
The movies
And
are
then
really
you're going to be
rushed.
on a boat for another
I
5
just
years.
I finished watching Kill la Kill recently because I was waiting to watch it. I watch it every Saturday with Ko on the Toonami stream because Ko's fun to watch shit with. They always
Fucking,
they always oversell
TV and
everything.
Breaking
The
Bad.
ending for Kill la Kill was kind of like, whatever.
So I saw it coming. I saw all that
Spoilers,
coming.
guys.
Isn't
I was
Kill la
hoping
Kill
they were gonna
literally,
do some-
literally fucking
You-
devil
you even
DMC,
saw,
Devil
like,
May Cry? The
Ryoko
show.
and Mako being gay as fuck.
Oh no, that was not telegraphed the entire series at all.
Isn't it DMC Devil May Cry?
Yeah, I knew fucking the Senketsu would die. That was obvious.
Don't die, bro.
I think Kill la Kill was just it was high quality animation.
It was hyped
Together.
up too much.
It was
because
overhyped.
of Gurren Lagann.
Yeah, people were
Trigger
rolling
in
for another-
general.
It
people
just
were
makes
rolling
you
for
want
another
pending
Gurren
fucking
Lagann.
season 2.
It was like really the way it ended. They go super over the top like Gurren Lagann, but I don't think like they're going on the same beats. I was hoping they were going to go like a different route with the ending. I was hoping for some more Inferno Cop type shit. Like they just go really weird. Whatever. It was fun. I'm not going
Inferno
to
Cop
hate
is
on it.
way too based, dude.
What I've been really enjoying is Space Dandy.
Sounds fucking gay.
I don't care what those fucking neckbeards on Ace say. I love the shit out of Space Dandy.
It's pretty cool. I like how they just
To
die
refuel.
and it doesn't matter.
Apparently, there's like, man, Space Dandy has more complicated theories than fucking Metal Gear.
But Metal Gear's a
Okay,
little convoluted
okay.
plot, the game.
You're gonna have to explain that shit
Okay,
to me, 'cause
first episode, they have the broken warp drive and they end up in some in-between pocket dimension, and they fuck with the fabric of reality,
User joined
and that
your
apparently
channel.
somehow created thousands of alternate timelines. So in some timelines, Dan, God, so on and so forth. And they think that there might be some continual timelines in some episodes, and people want to think they're building up to something, which they might. I don't know. It's
But
a- it's a-
Ocelot's a
or it could
triple
just be an
agent.
excuse to have a slice of life in space.
Yeah, I'm good either way. If they build up to
Yeah,
something really
honestly.
crazy, or if it's just some silly slice of life stuff, I like either.
What, Metal Gear Rising anime when?
I don't know, but I'd watch it.
Everyone fucking
I
would.
like Metal Gear Rising because I hated the character of Raiden, which I know is just a super common thing to say, and all of a sudden
Well-
they like cranked up his edginess, and now I like him.
They turned him into a good kind of edgy, where you want to see him fuck shit up.
He's like edgy, where it's like
User disconnected from your
it's
channel.
like it's not crawling in my skin edgy.
He's
it's
not like he has a reason to be edgy, I guess, because Raiden's had a hard life.
Alright, it's not. What is that band? Crawling in my skin.
Linkin
what-
Park.
Linkin Park.
Okay, it's not Linkin Park edgy. It's like Viking death metal edgy.
It's kind of Linkin Park.
I think it's kind of metal.
And everyone knows, fuck it, no, Metal Gear Rising is fun. If you disagree, you can suck my...
It had a pretty good system. It was good. I'm not really good at those kind of DMC type games, but it was good. I had a good time with it.
I think the reason people always got hooked on it and praise everything about it just because the opening in the game. I mean,
it was pretty great.
the opening in the game, rules of nature, and throwing a fucking Metal Gear over your back into a building and slicing it up in midair. You know that they're throwing like
It just
law
sets
of
the
physics.
tone. It just sets the tone.
It
for
was the
everything.
same people that did a lot of the stuff in like Shadow of the Colossus, so of course they got some of that shit right.
Wasn't it Platinum who made MGS Rising?
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
Platinum, and Platinum came from Team Eco.
And Platinum just puts out so much good shit.
You guys not talking in.
Speaking of Metal Gear
ever-
Rising, I'm playing it right now.
Why are you playing Minecraft, nerd?
It's on my backlog. I bought it, but I haven't played it.
It's 5 hours, Jesus Christ.
Dude, I still haven't beaten Vampire Bloodlines.
I've never even played it.
It's
Yo, man.
fantastic. It's fantastic. Don't open it.
Bioshock Infinite was a great game.
Oh, and don't trust anybody except the Wolfman and the guy on the couch.
Bazinga.
just everyone's literally a two-faced giant faggot. Though some people are pretty charismatic, but like fucking Vampire Bloodlines, everyone's a huge douchebag.
Why do we hear a bunch of horses?
MLP is here.
Oh no. Fuck you, I'm fighting Thompson.
Fuck,
By
I'm
the
gonna be
way,
trapped
guys,
underground with no
iOS
pickaxe
client is
and a bunch
beta
of diamond
client.
shit.
I'm iOS client for some reason.
Fuck, I have not played this in a long time.
User disconnected from your channel.
Is the server still running?
Yeah, we're playing on it right now. I'm just kind of
Okay,
running
good.
around, punching
Just
stuff.
wanted to
I'm not
check.
really doing anything. Just talking to you guys. I'm gonna jump back on another topic though. What? Why is it?
Whatever happened to Etch a Sketches?
Oh God.
Oh, there are too many boobs being drawn with them, so they sort of just yeah.
No. The boobs is a good thing. It's just they came out square. Can't jerk
Oh
off
look, I
that
watched
shit.
Family Guy.
What? That's a joke in Family Guy?
As a matter of fact, that is a joke in Family Guy.
Oh, I need to just fucking.
What isn't a joke in Family Guy, honestly?
I just need to fucking drink bleach now. Holy shit.
Dude, Family Guy was good. It was fun.
Yeah, so was Bleach. I mean, like Bleach, like that would kill you if you drank it. Not.
Oh, I
the
feel
anime.
bad for this guy. He had the cool little mountain home thing going on near spawn. I came back after running around, and it's just a crater now.
Wait, what did he have?
Wait, who has
This guy-
TNT?
This guy had a mountain home going on. It was nice. It was very. Back, it's a crater. Like the
I
whole
have
mountain
TNT,
is a crater.
but someone gave me back the TNT, and it's missing one. So I'm guessing that's what happened.
Oh no, his mountain home's still there. This is a different mountain home. That's nice.
I'm pretty sure since I left, everyone should be survival.
Video games have changed.
Yeah, no, it's survival. I think people are actually just autistic and they somehow are able to get TNT.
Yeah.
Man, I was reading this image today. It was because I had never heard of this, but apparently V played Reddit in another game not too long ago. V played Reddit and was it Battlefield 3 or 4?
I wasn't at Tribes Ascend.
That was a while back, man. That was a couple years ago.
Okay, so
Yeah, no, it wasn't.
uh,
It wasn't the tribes.
Since Warcraft is down right now, do you guys want to instant MC server up?
No,
It's
Warcraft
up
is
right
up.
now.
I'm
We're on
playing it right
you
now.
might be on the wrong version, man. You have to be on
1.6.4, yeah. I remember.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, well I'm on it right now.
Yeah, I'm on it too.
Just
I'm
simply
There's
not
like
lying,
50
right?
people on right now.
How many?
Like 50.
Yeah, there's a lot of people on right now.
Okay, actually maybe not 50, maybe about 30.
Yeah, 30.
Yeah, that's how it's been stuck at right now.
we
I
had
mean,
like
it's
60,
getting kind
we
of
had
late.
like
It's
60
like 11 o'clock
uh,
here, and I'm in
We had like
Central.
60 people on, and they
28.
were just coming for the shenanigans. But
Yeah,
it's
28
kind of
people.
it's kind of
Type
died down right now.
slash list tells you exactly how many.
I think we need to do more crazy stuff to build up hype. Like if we just host servers with really crazy weird shit going on, I think we can build some interest.
Which is why I think we should all do Skygrid.
What
Yeah, we
exactly
should-
is
we should just
Strike?
use
Um,
Doing
it's
more
I'm
technically
pretty
a
sure-
world. There's a world made up of a bunch of different blocks. There's 2 spaces in between each block, and each block is completely random.
User
What?
disconnected from your
Just
channel.
Google it.
So how do you mine anything?
Okay, so where
Oh,
are you guys at?
No, there's also chests around with various shit you can find, but you got to be very careful and shit and stuff. And creative.
I would prefer if we did, or we could just do different shit every night. But I would really like it if we did at least one run for a little while, where it's one of those worlds where it's like floating islands, but instead of just we do like big spheres made of just random materials and see what happens.
One to
Oh
one
my
You mean like
refresh.
the
Flails.
biospheres and
Welcome to /v. HTC n'est pas une-
Because I remember I was on a server like that, and it was
Amen.
like, and someone discovered a sphere made of TNT, and it was just a huge war to claim that sphere. And then one guy managed to get on it, and he like put a lever and blew the whole thing up.
So you're telling the trash can man from the stand.
Yeah, basically. The Skyblock was fun.
Whoever's playing the music, I like it.
Needs to be one with snow. I can just chug snowballs all day.
User in
Wait,
your
who's,
channel
who's
timed
playing?
out.
Who's playing music? I probably have them muted or lowered their volume.
It was
It's
it's
Josh.
Josh.
It's not loud, so you can turn it off.
Oh, that's actually
Loading
nice.
songs.
That's good for the discussion. I like it.
It's comfy as fuck.
Why does this swastika look like it's...
Man, you know who I had a conversation with several months ago? Like someone I ended up talking to. There was some drama on V, and somehow I ended up in the middle of it, though I wasn't directly the cause of it at all. I ended up in between the Rob poster and Quentin.
Are you serious?
Huh?
That's
Yeah.
not good. That's not
Wait.
good at all.
So Quentin was a trip fag once, right?
Quentin was a trip fag once.
Yeah.
Still is.
His trip is banned. He did the whole diamond. He started the Diamond Dogs thing, and there was for 2 weeks, every 10 minutes he posted Diamond Dog stuff. It was pretty amusing to read, but I don't understand why people dedicate their time to shitting up the community. What do you get out of it? Eventually
Your
people just
reaction?
Winston's...
But
Are you doing
I
this?
think,
It's
But
fun.
eventually people just ignore it, but they keep doing it. Like Manly Tears, most of his threads
Oh
are
my
actually
God, yeah.
completely. Most of
King
Manly Tears threads are
Sandbag.
complete.
Oh yeah, fun fact.
Yeah.
I talked to Hamlet about this. I said, okay, these threads that keep being made, is it actually you or is it just some dedicated
Breaking up.
groove? Sorry. I talked
repeat
to... Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can read.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
just breaking
Alright.
up.
Sorry. There, is that fine?
Yeah, that's perfect.
Okay, I talked to Mainly Tears about that, actually. I asked him if it was actually him, and I don't shit post to him or anything, and he's usually honest with me. So, whenever I asked him, he said no. He hasn't posted on /V within the past few months.
Yeah, I haven't seen him post anything. People talk
And
about
he
him
told me
still.
all the people who are posting those threads aren't him.
It's easy bait.
Really?
Though I've
Is that
seen
so
stuff on. I've
God,
seen stuff on
dude, I
Manly
fucking
Tears
posted with Manly
YouTube.
Tears trip. With his trip, and I fucking got banned for a week.
I've seen stuff on Manly Tears YouTube. Some of his stuff, like the Second Life trolling, it's alright. I mean, it's not top tier trolling, but it's
Yeah,
entertaining.
it's not Charlie's.
It's not the Home Invasions of Esteban, but it's alright.
I think trolling is
This
really
is private
an art
property.
form.
Please leave.
I find his
You know what?
voice
I'm
is
gonna.
really annoying. though.
I know that's retarded to say, or it makes you sound like a epic ween faggot, but I think there is a certain art to getting people aggravated through the internet too, because really, it's just you're talking to them. If you're able to get someone mad just through a microphone without any face-to-face interaction, that takes
I
some.
think it speaks
Oh
less
shit,
about
guys,
yourself
it's
and
happening.
more
It's
about
happening.
the retardation of other people.
Some girl on Twitch just took 12 Xanax.
What?
12
Oh,
girls
dude,
on
dude,
Twitch
dude,
just took
link
12
it.
Some girl on Twitch
Link
just
it,
took
faggot.
12 Xanax. I'm looking at the
Link. I want to see this mental breakdown.
Seriously, I haven't been able to get in a stream.
I was in
of that
okay.
yet.
This is probably the most
Come on,
haunting thing I've ever
link.
seen. Have you guys heard about this? I was in a tiny chat, and this guy in V said he was going to kill himself. And they're like, "What are you going to do, fag?" And he's like, "Oh, I lit my room on fire and his bed." And we're like, "You're a lying faggot." He passes out, which we think he's asleep, and then all of a sudden we realize his whole room is full of smoke, and then we see firefighters, and then his camera cut out.
Oh god, what?
It's probably the scariest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. Apparently it was legit. We don't know if he's dead or not. Probably dead.
Oh man, no link. Fuck this.
God,
Yay.
why can't they tell the
I used to
truth?
play.
Okay, there's a gif of her. It's just we don't know the stream. What's the
Wait,
stream?
is that
It's a
GIF?
Majora's Mask stream. Go find it.
Is the gif of some fucking chubby
it says-
chick sitting
it
on a
says
couch?
Pomp. It says pomp on it, so
Okay, I'm going on Twitch right now. Hopefully, I can see it.
Oh man, she's gonna kill herself while playing Majora's Mask? That's just gonna make tons of epic copy pastas, dude. Or creepy pastas. It's gonna be great.
It's gonna be epic.
Oh my god, you should have done that!
Jadu Sable, he comes. 'Twas Ben, everybody.
How many viewers are in this? The problem.
Anybody got a link to the Twitch?
Snake is cheek. He's Sunny is Ryan. Ryan is Kojima.
I'm looking for it
Actually,
right now.
the Chico,
I'm looking.
And
I'm checking
Kojima
Twitch.
is Paz.
the Chico is quiet.
There it is. I
Theory
think I
is
found it. I think I found
pretty
it. I found
decent, actually. I was reading all the
I found
stuff.
But they're all David Bowie.
Post it.
Oh, at least I think I found it. I'm loading it right now. Hopefully, Twitch isn't down yet.
It's probably not down.
It's loading the channel data. Loading video. This is probably it. Here.
Let's see, is it a Majora's Mask playthrough?
Unload. Oh, it's not her. Dang it.
We got
This is still a
tricked.
girl.
Bomber.
It's gone. The channel's not there.
Are you sure that's not her? In the GIF, she has red hair.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. I'm trying to find it.
This looks just like her.
It's not there. Damn.
How do you know it's not her? Have you seen the GIF? They look like the same, dude.
Yeah, but the problem is I can't find. Where is it?
Wait, yeah, that.
I'm gonna search
Maybe she did it
Majora.
to get channel views for everyone with red hair.
I've been blocked using Twitch. You guys are gonna have to find it.
Why'd you get blocked?
Because I was streaming Space Jam.
What?
I streamed Space Jam.
Oh.
Yeah,
And
this,
that's-
Oh yeah, dude,
this
that's
is the
kind
same
of,
woman.
Kind of a
This-
bad thing.
The stream and the Twitch or whatever. This is the woman. Yeah. What? You just gotta trust me. It's her.
Was that
The only
you,
thing different
Vader?
about
Is that
this
you,
chick
Vader
is
Clay?
the shirt, but she's got the same hair color and she looks pretty similar.
Might have been from earlier or something like that.
Look at her background
it's not her.
and the GIF.
Yeah, that's
GIF.
me, guys. That's me.
That is her. No, that's her. She's got the same three like window things in the background. That's her.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
Let's
and
post
someone
it
in
in
the,
the
someone
Twitch
in the
chat.
thread said she just got the bunny hood. If you look at the chick's inventory in the stream, yeah, people are talking about the pills. At the right Twitch.
Good job.
Yeah, good job.
Oh, this was a couple days ago.
Yeah.
Oh, this is old. It's old news. Apparently, she didn't die.
Boring.
Boring. Never mind. Fucking dropped. I was hoping to watch a chick have like an aneurysm.
He's sending something like really long out. It's probably because like he's mad. Feel like getting on her about it again. It's just wasting time in Majora's Mask.
You know what? I'm not going to work today.
So before
King
the
Kong, King
Twitch
King
autism, what were we
Kong.
talking about? We were talking about something.
Anime, I think.
I'm currently neat right. I should get a GED or something. I don't know what I'm gonna do with my life.
Come and neat, man.
No, I live in Canada. The way the whole
Dobson's at it
welfare
again.
system and shit works here is you basically have to have finished high school, and they only give you money for a short amount of time until you get a job. They try to wean you off of it. Canada does not have welfare queens. Like people that live on welfare here, they live in deplorable
User joined your
conditions.
channel.
I know that there
Yeah, the
are
Sims
actually
3 is
welfare
great.
queens
I'm
in the
flirting with
States.
a girl
That doesn't
named
exist
Zelda.
here.
She and well, I'm in my underwear too.
Dude, it is her. She looks so much like her.
Oh, we already confirmed it's her.
My mouse is dying. It'll probably die this stream.
So So she's just reading the comments, sitting there depressed while playing video. She has this look like, what am I doing with my life? You know what? I can't judge this chick.
Yo, man, don't project that hard. Make most people don't know, man. Bullying is a defense mechanism.
Bullying is your mom. Oh.
That is true. When I used to be like epic B-tard, I used to fuck with people to make myself feel better about my own shitty existence. But that was like a temporary thing. It kind of stopped working, and I just started feeling even more shitty.
And now I can't even troll people. I'm fucking worthless.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Hey guys, Goat Simulator is coming out.
That actually kind of
Really?
looks
Is it made by
entertaining.
fucking
It
Tumblr?
already came
It's
out.
already
I
out.
have it.
How
Is
is
there a
it?
white
Is
guild
it
simulator?
actually
That's
fun,
what
or
it
is it
is.
mean garbage?
I played it for like 7 hours yesterday. It's on average.
How did you feel
Apparently
after playing it?
Apparently the same people are making Bear Simulator. I don't know how that's gonna work.
No, it's
but
not the
yeah,
same
Are you
people
kidding me? Bear Simulator is gonna be GOAT.
Goat Simulator
I
is
thought that
going to
was
be better.
good.
Oh, I see a built cobblestone tower. I'm gonna totally hang out in that bitch.
Our one
You
by
should
tower,
come to Cool
one by one
House.
towers should be fucking bannable. That shit's so fucking ugly.
What?
One by one towers should be fucking bannable. God damn, this shit's ugly.
Mama,
But-
my autism.
That's why I'm not in a fucking position of power.
I remember I was in a thread on Minecraft General back when I actually gave a shit about the game, and this guy built a house. It was like perfectly symmetrical, but he did intentional fuck ups in every design facet of the house. People on people in Minecraft General were like, "Dude, there's several parts in the house where it's like unsymmetrical, even though everything looks symmetrical." Like those images of the tile where everything's perfect except one tile. And people were just spurging out, and the guy was ignoring all complaints.
Yeah, that's a little much. That's a little much. I could understand being bothered by it though. Like, you had one fucking job, man. It's funny.
Oh, these guys are growing cactuses. I wonder if they're gonna grieve with them.
Galactic fairies just
Are
running
all the
around lighting
Sims in
fire
the
to
world
trees.
Italian because they talk with their hands a lot?
You should come check out Cool House.
Where is Cool House? Is it anything like Kami House? Does Goku hang out there?
It's just about as shitty as Kami House, yeah.
I just
New
found Cool House.
Dragon Ball movie, eh?
Oh, there's a new Dragon Ball movie, really?
The Battle
no.
of the fucking Z, dude.
I already saw that. Wait, is it coming to North America?
It's gonna be dubbed sooner or later. The sub actually isn't that bad. Goku's voice didn't sound like a fucking small child.
Yeah, it kinda did. I watched the sub, but you know what? It was still pretty good. It was
Well-
a really entertaining movie. Like, for a Dragon Ball Z movie, it's probably one of the best ones I've seen. Well,
I just
the
wanted
only
to see Goku lose, and he did, so I was happy.
one. Dude, he didn't just lose, he got fucking wrecked. Fucking cool.
This board is so slow. This was posted
Also,
in
Vegeta
2008.
fucking, I think that was like the only
Why
moment I ever
happened
saw
2
Vegeta.
years
I'm like,
later?
man, you're no longer a dick. Which made me happy and a little bit sad. Like, oh, Vegeta, you're a good guy now. And then I thought, man, I kind of like douchebag Vegeta.
Is Fox a Shiba Inu or what?
What? What do you mean, Star Fox?
Yeah, this thread on V.
Oh. I don't know, I don't care.
Disney announced today that their Oscar-winning blockbuster Frozen is now the highest grossing rated movie of all time, surpassing Disney Pixar's Toy Story 3 for the top spot. Frozen is now among the top 10 highest grossing movies ever. Grossing, whatever.
Man, I can't fucking stand Disney.
According to the
I-
studio, Frozen has made an estimated $398 million domestic box office to 674 million internationally. It also recently made a splash on Blu-ray. Frozen, which stayed on domestic
Frozen
top
was
10 for
fucking-
16 consecutive weeks, the longest run by any film since 2002, is the first billion-dollar film for Walt Disney Animation Studios and its first film to receive the Academy Award for Best Animated Feature. Which means
Frozen basically was like, hey, all the women love each other and all the guys are dicks.
Is that what Frozen's basically about?
Yeah, basically.
Thank God I didn't
It's
see
either
it.
like guys are dicks or dirty and uneducated, and all the girls are like, yeah, we rule everything, we're fucking awesome, we have a bunch of fucking powers. It's like a fucking Tumblr's wet
It's
dream.
Tumblr.
The thing is, how could this movie be better than Wreck-It Ralph or Toy Story?
It's not. It's
Or
Tumblr.
Shrek.
No,
It's not.
not.
In fact, as
Then
far
how
as
did it
like
earn
Disney
more?
movies
Dude,
go,
don't misinterpret mass like acclaim for
No more
actual
fags.
quality.
do I gotta get the MGS2 image? Whatever's at the top of the charts is probably just fucking Patriots.
Part of Disney.
Well, it's true. I mean, I
The
can make a
charts
case
are all
for pop
fucking
music
made up.
I
not
can't wait to
being
get my
that way,
capture card,
but-
then I can finally play MGS3.
The top 10 charts, they're all made up. They're all made up. They're not true.
We they.
Alright,
Fucking Jews.
Beta
Man.
Gear.
I'm here.
What
I'm here.
Metal Gear game is the best spin-off game?
Rising.
Oh,
I
Rising.
love Ghost Babel, man. I do love Rising, but Ghost Babel was the shit.
Say this, I did enjoy Acid. I thought Acid was good.
I liked Acid, but I played Ghost Babel. It was my first MGS game. Played it on the Game Boy Color. And if you play Ghost Babel, the amount of content and depth that game has for a fucking Game Boy Color game, is unbelievably impressive.
I'm not impressed.
You can like lure guards by tapping on walls and shit like that. Like, it's just so impressive with such little technology.
Well, you should see the Resident Evil Game Boy Color port. It was canceled, but Jesus Christ.
Kirby
Aw,
games
man.
will always be the best portable games.
What will be the best portable game?
Any Kirby game, literally any Kirby game.
Oh, I love that Kirby
I'm
Easter
so
egg
hyped
where the
Triple
entire
Deluxe.
level is a naked woman.
First portable Kirby game I played was that one where there were
Anyways,
multiple
I
Kirbys
think I'm
and they had
gonna
the
get
cell
off.
phones.
Oh,
Getting late here and I'm tired.
Alright, see
fuck,
ya.
I can't remember the
I'll
name.
see y'all tomorrow.
It was a Game Boy Advance
Mass
game,
Attack.
I remember.
Mass
Good night.
Attack.
Yeah,
You
Mass
can all
Attack.
add me on Steam.
No, I
don't
think it was
care
the Magic
about
Mirror.
everything.
I think it was something about a
Same
mirror.
here.
You can add me
Oh,
on
I
Steam or
love
whatever. My Steam name is the same as my
Here.
my name here on
There,
TeamSpeak.
I put my profile right there.
I mean, I'll praise Kirby, but we all have to admit Mario Kart has the deepest lore.
Why was that thwomp,
In a
man?
world where
Why
they
was that
could all
thwomp in
fit in.
jail? We, like,
Anyways,
fucking lore, dude.
I'm gonna, if y'all are gonna add me, I'll stay on for like 2 more minutes,
Oh, I
and
already
then
added
I'm
you.
gonna get off.
User
I
disconnected
remember reading
from your
this long,
channel.
complicated thing about like wrong, and freaking Bowser and Eggman were like on the top of that list.
I guess I'll
They
see you
only, like,
tomorrow.
kidnapped
So,
people.
Are we gonna be in the same team speak and everything?
Yeah, this is pretty much a permanent TeamSpeak as far
Yeah,
as
this is
I'm
good.
as far as I know.
I
Well,
like
the
this.
V is open.
Long live B.
No, but we gotta stay in the B. This is B town. We gotta stay here.
Yeah, we don't have really enough people to spread up and still have to do stuff, and it's not like the server's online right now, anyways. Well, like what we're going to be playing. Oh man, I got a
Hopefully,
peach impediment.
Hopefully, someone can get something running.
Yeah, the official server. Hey Bob, how's what are you doing right now? Have you like configured it all yet?
Who are you talking to?
Bob. Bob is configuring it all.
Oh,
Bob Mavisket.
Look at that fucking scrub with his fucking Steve skin.
and I'm digging our little cave. It's starting to look pretty
User
swagger.
joined your channel.
We got some Lapiz blocks.
Actually, what I'm thinking is that every day a new map should be cycled. Yeah, but put it on the same seed. Put it on the same seed. So that way it doesn't really feel like a lot's been changed and people can still be playing on it. So yeah.
Oh, I was talking about this earlier. I never got to finish because we got sidetracked, but I wanted to tell this story. It was kind of interesting.
I'll stay and listen.
I got caught in between Quentin and Rob,
Oh, yeah,
the
you
Rob
said that.
poster.
You already said
Yeah.
that.
User disconnected from your channel.
So Quentin, you know, he has a long history of shitting up V. I don't understand his motivations, but whatever. Did the whole Diamond Dogs thing for a while, and then he like disappeared, and then I think it's Quentin. Everybody says it's Quentin, but it could be someone mimicking him. The friggin' Sanith. I don't know if you guys seen that. Like Quentin
I don't pay
started.
attention to it. I just hide trip fags.
He posts anonymous now, but he posts like images that he makes in like MS Paint.
Oh, the Naruto themed shit. Oh, that shit's hilarious.
People say it's Quentin. I'm pretty sure it's Quentin.
I don't care. It's original content that makes me laugh.
It's funny because he posted an origin story for the Sanith, and it's like Quentin taught them, but then he was murdered by a neckbeard, and now they're on a vendetta.
What?
If I like build a house in the server, is someone gonna burn it down?
It's pretty autistic, but it was kind of funny to read.
Who
Well,
cares?
anyway,
It's gonna be reset eventually.
What happened was there was the
User
Rob
joined your
poster,
channel.
and he would come on. I don't know if you guys have seen Rob Threads. He does it like on Fridays or weekends, pretty late at night.
Rob is gone, man.
You know, he left, but
Nah,
he
man,
left-
he's in
he
Brawl.
He left because of all this drama, and he probably won't come back. I talked to him, but he's a pretty nice guy, actually. The Rob
User
poster. He was just
disconnected
doing it
from
for
your
fun
channel.
because he actually did have a fan base and people who liked him.
Wait, you actually know Rob?
No, I'm not really friends with him, but I did talk
Who
to him
asked?
once.
Hey, by the way, guys,
What?
can you hear me
Haven't we
okay?
all?
I'm just talking through my computer's mic. I lost my other one. Is it
Yeah, you're
No,
going
no,
through
I
fine.
Yeah,
can't
okay.
hear you.
You got it.
awesome? Thank you.
But so the Rob poster, he would come on like weekends, Fridays, late at night, and post his little role play things with the Game Boy and the Rob toy and whatever. And he had approval from the mods. He asked the mods about it before doing it, and the mods said, "Yeah, we think it's video related. We think it's cute. You do it late at night, and you're not spamming every day. We think it's fine." So he had approval from the mods. And what happened is people started sage bombing and spamming and trying to report his threads. I don't know when this started because he's been doing this for like 2-3 years, but he came on a couple months ago and people were really friggin' hostile to him. Like really hostile. I don't know where all this came from because I thought people liked him. Like I used to see Rob threads and people would be getting all into it, acting all dramatic, and I thought, oh, people must be having fun. I never saw the appeal, but like I
User
wasn't gonna
joined your
shit it up,
channel.
right?
Yeah, I think the time when people started getting annoyed was people saw that people liked the Rob threads, so people would start their own. Like I saw a few like Game Gear ones, and
Yeah, those didn't
people
last.
tried to imitate it.
There was a couple parodies. It was a like beer can, I think. It was stupid, but Rob had approval from the mods, and then one of the janitors basically apparently got really pissed off because people were shitting up Rob's thread, even though the mods approved it. So, you know, why are you going to shitpost? Like they're trying to backseat moderate. And one of the janitors got really pissed off, and he started deleting everybody's posts in this one Rob thread. And people were freaking out, crying admin abuse or whatever. And then one guy came out and pointed this out. I was just observing the whole thing. This one guy came out and pointed this out, which I thought it was interesting. And he says, I think the janitor is trying to make a point here, which is you guys can't just shitpost as like a downvote. You're acting like fucking Redditors. I mean, that's what they're doing. They don't like a thread, so they're going to shitpost it. It's a downvote, right? That's
User joined
pretty
your
much what that
channel.
is.
Yeah, honestly, no. I feel like no one reports anymore.
Yeah.
Like
So,
I realize V is a lot now, but Jesus
I think
fucking
that's the
Christ.
problem.
Like we have fucking like I don't understand it. So maybe one of you guys can enlighten me. Why the fuck do we have Sonic threads in V every fucking day? Like
Dude,
Sonic
like-
comic threads.
Yeah, the Archie comic
Because
readings
people
are
like
just
to look at
absolutely
them
out of
print
control.
Oh, the Archie comic threads were approved by the mods.
Oh,
Oh
okay.
yeah, what happened to them? They're
Then I'll
gone
stop
now.
reporting them every time I see them. Then.
No, well, people get mad, but they talked to the mods in IRC or something. Mods said it's video related and it's a fun little thing, and they said if they want to go through all the comics, then they're allowed to. They only post the threads once a day. If you see any other Archie threads, it's not them. They only post once a day.
Yeah, and they have it all set up, so.
Yeah, they got a little set up.
Was
Should've
gonna
figured it
talk
was
to
something
the
like that.
mods about letting us advertise for the server, but apparently Old Forecraft did, and Moot specifically said there are no.
Moot said no.
Yeah, Moot said no exceptions for Global Rule 11.
There's other things that have been done, like 4chan Cup. They're allowed to advertise. I don't understand why
4chan
we're
Cup
not.
has been around for years, though.
Yeah,
I know,
What the
but
fuck? Cup
it's
thing.
only happening like every few
this
months.
goddamn bias against us, whatever.
No, what is 4chan Cup? Seriously, I've
Culture.
It's just like
have you ever
soccer
seen
done
video game wrestling or whatever? It's like that, but with all the boards.
You mean like they just fight each other in video games?
It's basically to
this
keep.
guy's playing one of those like FIFA, and he made a team representing each board, and and they're operated by computer,
It's
and they have
not
different
FIFA.
random stats.
Oh,
But it's not FIFA then. It's a soccer game for PC.
Yes.
And each board has like randomly generated stats, and it's amusing to watch.
It's basically an excuse to keep 4chan feeling like a community instead of the individual boards feeling like a community.
I'm actually really hoping that some new original content does.
I always love when I'm in a thread and like a topic comes up, and then people are like V here, Co here. You know, it makes me feel the site feel like people aren't isolating themselves like faggots.
Well, we are on 4chan. We're pretty much isolated, man.
I know, but you're with isolationists. Why would you isolate yourself?
We're getting together to talk about how much we hate people. It makes sense.
I guess. But if we hate everyone, why do we have to hate each other?
User joined
'Cause
your
you're a faggot.
channel.
But I love you. You're fag.
we only show our affection for each other when we need it.
That is true.
Yeah, and trust me, we do need it sometimes. That's what
I've
49K
seen some
is
threads
about.
where a guy
Y'all
isn't
sound pretty
being like
gay
a
right
huge
now.
fag, like a guy makes a thread and he's having life problems, and he'll drop little hints, and people will pick up on that, and
User
people will just be
disconnected
really
from your
genuinely
channel.
nice to him. Then
And
you get
some
people
faggot
that-
will start one, and you'll just be like, yeah, go kill yourself.
Yeah, pretty much. Yes, exactly that. Like this one guy was like sharing his story, and people were asking questions, and it was I can't remember the whole story, but it was really sad. And it was in a Xenoblade thread, and people
Yeah,
were
yeah, I read
like people were being genuinely really sweet to him and wanted to add him on Steam. I'm like, oh, we hope you make it, Anon. And then I see like another day, some guy makes a thread saying, oh, this happened with my mom and this. And they're like, kill yourself, faggot.
Well, it could just honestly be that the first couple of posts set it off, and then chime in. V isn't a hive mind.
I know that.
Whoever's playing
Well,
the music,
it
could you
is,
turn
but
it
it
down? Is Josh a bot or? Oh, thanks.
Nah, Josh isn't a butt.
He's just one of those guys that doesn't talk and plays stuff to his mic.
Oh yeah, so a DJ. There's
Pretty
one on
much.
this TF2 server I play on a lot. But
He's not
Josh,
bad
shit
music,
like that
it's
is
just
allowed because, like, we would have half the threads we do if it wasn't. And honestly, it's the only way we're gonna get people to talk about consoles, is to start console wars. 'Cause
Yeah.
otherwise, it's just gonna be like Xbox are gonna stay on their fucking Microsoft threads and never know about anything different. And Sony ponies are gonna fucking stay on their shit and never know about anything.
And then Nintendorks are just gonna fucking
Like, it looks bad on the surface, but it does serve a purpose. Yeah, I'm
I'm
a
actually
Sony, so no,
big,
God,
I'm definitely a Nintendo
Malcolm's
fag. I don't own a
family,
Wii U, I
Malcolm
own a
Metal.
3DS, and I
Everyone
really,
hates
for what the 3DS is, I really like it. It's got a good library. I mean,
The
games I
2DS
enjoy.
doesn't fold because the Vita already did.
I saw
You know,
that thread.
Nintendo.
I think Nintendo has definitely lost the console war this gen, but I like the 3DS.
I think it's way too early to tell, man.
That is true. The
Unless you're talking about the
original
Wii.
Xbox was getting literally
Because the Wii
ass
lost, that's
raped,
for
and then
sure.
Halo came out, and that turned everything around.
And I don't care what V says, I fucking love me some Halo 3.
It's
I don't
literally the
understand,
best
the
Halo.
hype- the
Well,
hype-
Halo 2 had a better
with,
community,
Halo.
but Halo 3 was better overall.
What people hate about
agree
Halo
with
is that it's popular.
Well, it's
Pretty
also
much.
an arena first-person shooter on
Like
a console.
I don't like Halo being grouped in with Call of Duty because I think Halo's genuinely well made and had some creative people behind it. Halo 4, yes, but that you can group that in with Call of Duty. But Halo 3
Halo
and
4
2
was
and
well
1,
made, it just wasn't well made in the way you wanted it to be. and I agree with that. I
It
didn't
was
like Halo
well-made
4 as
shit.
much.
It was well made, but
It was
it was
shit
well
with a
made
lot
and
of
not
polish.
designed by committee. We had a big over-bloated budget. There was no soul.
I mean, the same people made fucking Halo Wars. What did you expect?
Yeah, the reason that Halo 1 through 3 had that unique like feel to it, I guess, didn't have like a super fucking big budget, so they had to like focus on the little things, and that's what made it so good.
I actually really like Microsoft Studios, the publisher. They've published a lot of good stuff. I'm just asshole they don't put enough of it on PC and they don't put any of it on Steam.
Well, Games for Windows Live is fucking gone, so...
I know, but Microsoft really doesn't give a fuck about PC gaming
Plus,
anymore.
there's that Halo game that's going up on Steam.
That's because they're trying to make the Xbone the new
That was a smartphone
water
game.
cooler.
What the fuck was that? Xbone is a new water cooler. What the fuck was that? That would look, man. I used to love watching E3 for all the fuck ups and the retardation, but it's like they went full retard. Like we went from Mr. Caffeine to that. How the fuck did that happen? Speaking of which,
E3,
I
you guys
miss
hyped
Mr.
for it this
Caffeine.
year?
I really hope they bring him back.
Are you guys fucking wait? What about Mr. Cocaine last year in E3? What the hell was that about?
I don't know.
Wasn't he Adam
Who, Adam
Sessler, something
Sessler?
like that? The Assassinator.
Adam Sessler, I don't think was on drugs, but like 32
It
hours.
did look like he was. I mean,
Yeah, that's why his name's always Cocaine. Now.
Yeah, he looked like he just wanted to get the fuck out of
Do you
there.
guys think Adam Sessler was always a fucking like shitty political shill, or do you think he just did that for?
I
Because
think he has like a super passion for everything that he does, and he just gets roped into doing these things because he doesn't get paid otherwise, you know?
He's a
Just like
good
on
guy at
G4,
heart.
he wasn't some political shill. He just talked about video games. I loved watching I loved watching X Play back in the day. They did funny skits and shit.
Now it's
Like
not video
I
games.
remember when Rev 3 games came out, people were like, dude, Sessler's back, and it's actually pretty decent. And people were posting. Have you seen that video? It's like Meet the Sess. Like that was a skit they did on X Play. It's pretty funny.
Yeah, it was hilarious.
And people were like hyping it up. And then a couple months later, when he did his shitty Last of Us review and stuff, I'm like, oh my god, Sessler, what are you doing?
I think he fell for the hype, man.
Totally.
Wait,
A
what was
lot of
that
people
shitty
did. A lot of
review
people
like?
didn't bother to look up like what the fuck the mini worlds interpretation is or any of that shit, and they were just like, "Well, that sounds so fuck it, fuck Bioshock Infinite, fuck fucking The Last of Us,
I
their
played
shitty
Bioshock
AI."
Infinite. Look, I think
I
being
didn't
a
have
little
that
too
big of a
hyperbolic
problem
with
with
it,
Bioshock,
but
though.
yeah, I think the infuriating thing is Bioshock Infinite is an average game with a somewhat pretentious story, and it's just for some reason casuals have latched onto it and praised it for whatever reason.
It's a smart game for smart gamers.
Bazinga.
Yeah, right.
Wait a minute, that car.
Symbolism is for the symbol-minded.
Oh snap!
Oh damn,
Shots
son, you
fired.
fucking wrecked them.
RECK.
And by rectum, I mean like asshole.
That's what my
Like
old gym
friggin'
teacher
like they were
used to
talking about symbolism and Gone Home and stuff. Like, look, the only people that like symbolism are fucking pretentious idiots. All right.
The only dude, there's no symbolism in Gone Home. It's
Yeah, it,
straightforward
it
as fuck.
symbolizes the fall of our fucking culture for liking it.
I love it because the devs of Gone Home were criticizing this one game because they said you could literally map it out on a flowchart, and then this one Anon made a flowchart for Gone Home, which is look around the house. You have the key for the attic yet? No. And then when you open
house.
lol, I'm a lesbian. K, thanks, bye.
Can't you literally just actually pass the part where you needed the key to the attic and beat the game in
You
under a
can
minute?
beat Gone Home in
You
like 40
can.
seconds.
Just
Just
find
get
the
the
key
key, go into the
yeah.
attic, hear the last thing, and you're done.
And why do people think it's so well written? The first thing you hear is
It's not
is-
well written.
I know
It's
the
just
first thing you hear when
pandering.
you walk
It's,
in.
it's just hitting all the right beats.
Like this moonlight through the windows is the saddest thing I've ever seen.
Look,
That's-
Gone
that's-
Home is to V what friggin' Fight Club is to TV.
It's people interpret it to be
Fight
more
Club
than
is
it
one of the most ironic things I've ever done. Because it's like, because it's like you're gonna go out and go see a movie about people telling you that you're fucking retarded for going out and spending money to watch a movie. And then you're gonna go buy a t-shirt. And then you're gonna
It's
go
like this
get
big,
the
deep
picture
message
on
about
your
how
wall.
everything's stupid. Life is a solo trip. Blah blah blah. And I'm like, man, you know what? Like, I understand you're making a point, and it's not necessarily wrong. But why do you guys have to be such faggots?
Why can't they just fight?
Yeah, it was not Fight the Man Club.
Well, Fight Club, not stupid existential bullshit club.
Bullshit. Also, since you guys seem to hate pretentious stuff and too deep plots, what's your opinion on Human Revolution?
I really liked it,
Haven't played
and
it.
I don't think it was pretentious.
I couldn't put
of-
enough points
I don't
into
think
swimming,
it is
so
either.
shit.
I haven't gone through it yet, but I'm liking it so far. Few people I've talked to said it's pretentious and shit.
Those people are
Well,
fucking faggots.
hey, I don't
it's
hate
not
too deep
pretentious
for your
at all.
shit.
It's
like,
not portraying. Look, Deus
I
Ex,
honestly think Evangelion is one of the best pieces of art ever created. So I don't give a fuck.
How is
dude.
Deus Ex? How is Human Revolution pretentious?
I have no fucking clue. They don't explain it.
I have coffee.
It's using symbolism, but it's exploring weird conspiracy theories about the Illuminati and the Bilderberg groups. That's par for the course. I don't understand what they're getting at. It's cyberpunk. They get into transhumanism and weird Illuminati conspiracies, dystopian future. That's all par for the course. I don't think it's breaking the mold, but we haven't had a game like that in a really long time, so I like it.
We had both the Bioshocks.
And plus,
Those were
it
kind
was
of
just-
dystopian.
plus, even if it
I'm
didn't
not
have
just
that whole
dystopian. I mean
Illuminati
more
shit, it'd still be a pretty
cyberpunk,
solid
weird
game.
conspiracy theory.
Actually, the dialogue wheel better
Would
than Mass
Bioshock
Effect.
be dystopian, or would that just be like a fallen utopia?
No,
Full
Or would it
Bioshock.
just be
Yeah.
science gone wild?
I think Bioshock, the first one, is just a deconstruction on stupid Ayn Rand politics.
Something like that.
Which, I mean, I think the first Bioshock was actually pretty intelligent.
User
I
joined your
think they
channel. I do too.
went full
I like
retard
that game
with
a lot. It's
Infinity.
games to this day.
Infinity and Beyond.
With Finite.
I actually didn't like the second one that much.
Bioshock
neither
2,
did I.
it was
gets a lot of
meh.
praise just because
I
don't
couldn't get
think
over the
much
fact that
people
you're
like it.
supposed to be playing as a Big Daddy. That's why I never actually tried
Yeah,
the
that was
game.
the fucking worst segment of the first game.
I think everyone hated Bioshock 2 until Infinite came out, and now people are like, you know what,
It's
Bioshock
the
2 is
Zelda
pretty
In
good.
retrospect, it wasn't fucking terrible.
I don't, like, I played the first Bioshock, and people were praising the shit out of it, saying it was a deep game, like, this is a really simple game. And they somehow simplified the gameplay even more. And Bioshock
You know,
1 was
I like the
casual as
combat
shit.
better in the second one. It felt a little bit better. I mean, it wasn't improved quite enough, but it was better.
Honestly,
I think
grinds
they
my
gave up
gears
a lot of gameplay.
when people when people
opportunities
try
to
and
focus more
justify
on the
their favorite
environment.
game with some sort of like it means something more. Like I shit you know, I've heard two people say that PlanetSide 2 is a work of art interpreting how war never changes and it never ends and shit.
But Gears
And
of War did that.
No. Fallout.
Well, no,
That's Fallout.
No, in PlanetSide 2,
One
and
never
probably
changed.
PlanetSide, like the people dying and respawning and coming back.
User
That's
joined your
canon.
channel.
But that's Fallout. And
You're-
what's
you're-
TF2 then?
They did that shit in other media.
was like
That's
TF2
not
right there.
revolutionary. That's
I
fucking
know, but I've heard people who
respawning.
said that. And that's why it pisses me off.
I mean, in universe, in the comic, the TF2 guys respawn.
So therefore, TF2 is pretentious
Like,
bullshit.
there's a machine that brings them back to life.
It's true.
Actually, it was pills.
Look,
What if it did?
when it comes to casuals and art, the only art that's ever going to become really popular with casuals is stuff where they can project their own bullshit onto it that's really vague.
That's why a lot of people don't like Evangelion. If you try to
A
put
reference
yourself
for
in
the
any of their
Smashing
shoes,
Decision.
you're like, God damn, fuck this.
It's like the whole South Park episode, just Scrody McBooger Balls saying it just nails all of that.
South Park is a true patriot.
Any author that has a clear, well thought out, thought provoking message and a strong viewpoint will probably only ever get average sales and success. If you can be vague and use symbolism and let people project their own shit, you'll become filthy rich.
And how
Talking
the
shit
fuck
about
did Dark
Guillermo
Souls
del
and
Toro?
Dark Souls
Well,
2
not
Fight
pull
you,
that
boy.
off? It's got like that sort of stuff
Well,
that's
nothing
not
so
overly
well.
pretentious in it.
Then Stranger's Wrath came out, they went tanked.
Okay, well, there's a difference between being vague because it's like part of the point and being vague because there's actually nothing under the surface.
I think in Dark Souls and Dark Souls 2, the reason it's so fucking vague is because your character doesn't have a fucking clue what's going on. Frankly, you're just an undead sent into the world. You're like, all right, go do this shit, and you're like, what shit? And they're like, yeah, that shit. And
I think
do
it's
it,
I
faggot.
think it's vague because Dark Souls communicates a lot through the environments and there's a lot of untold stuff people have figured out just by looking around.
And what's weird about the Dark Souls to figure out what's going on, you have to think inside the box. You have to think inside the box. Like it's just so practical. It's so practical and right in front of you that you don't think it's possible.
You're not used to it. You're not.
You're not
Honestly,
used-
it's more about the mentality of people playing video games. You don't really look around playing video games much unless you're in a game where the point is to look around like a fucking.
I always try to explore and go off the beaten path in video games. Apparently, people don't fucking do that anymore.
Yeah, they don't.
Yeah,
A
just
lot
one of my
people don't.
one of my favorite moments in all video games is when I found out that Solaire is probably the firstborn of Gwyn because of that statue in the Sunlight altar of who is thought to be Gwyn's wife of a baby with the Sunlight Straight Sword, which is Solaire's sword. That's probably one of my favorite moments in like.
Well,
recent video
Metal Gear now.
it also could have been that he saw that or heard about it and then had the sword forged, so you can't be sure.
Well, then again, there is.
He was
a
kind of
Solaire-
fucking insane.
He is insane, but then again, there is Solaire's like incredible fighting prowess, and it acknowledges that he's not special at all. He might just attain that experience since he is, the God of War, and he went batshit insane, of course,
God of War gets beaten by a worm. What a puss,
by a worm that looks like the sun.
bro.
And no,
Have you
he's
seen
beaten
the
by the
sunlight?
chosen
Well,
undead.
okay,
And
God of War
considering the
gets
chosen
beaten by a
undead
little
brought down
brain worm. I
Calamine
think
and
that's,
shit.
man, one of the saddest moments I think I've ever seen in video games. It was in Dark Souls when you finally reach Gwyn, because the whole game hypes him up, and you get to him, and he's just this guy who's like, he created this great empire, and he was the god of this world.
It's all
and
crumbling. Then that piano music, man.
He's just a fucking corpse, basically.
He's
It's
hollowed.
like, Jesus.
Ding ding ding. Ding,
Also,
ding, ding, ding.
successfully parrying successfully parrying Gwyn. Holy shit, I felt so good.
I felt like a casual when I fought Gwyn because the only way I was able to beat him my first playthrough was to use Iron Flesh over and over and just keep parrying.
Hey, if it fucking works, man.
No, but I think the reason they put they put Gwyn in and like they made him the only boss you can parry is because they meant for him to be easily exploitable because he's an old man and use this a lot and they're faggots for using this, but I think there might have been a teeny bit of symbolism about how when you like parry him, he kneels down before you like fuck you just smack him.
You're reaching a little bit.
I know, but I think that's just kind of cool there.
This is V after all.
It's a Japanese game.
Very visibly on the surface, if you examine.
Who cares? If you choose not to parry, he's a bitch, so it's all good. Bitch to kill, I mean.
You guys played Deadly Premonition?
No, I haven't, but I remember like all these websites shit all over that game, and then I remember I think it was a guy from Giant Bomb. He gave it a perfect review. So many people were fucking butt mad.
Yeah, it's like you can tell that the game has a budget of like $10 fucking, but like the atmosphere of it and the quirkiness of it is really unique. A couple hours in, and I don't know, it's hard to get through because like the gameplay is so shitty and monotonous, but I keep coming back to it just because it's good for a laugh and it's entertaining, I guess.
Stop being entertained, faggot.
Okay, what do you guys
That's just
think?
entitled.
What do you guys think caused this thing where the average person who plays video games just wants a linear cinematic experience, whereas like 10, 12 years ago, people wanted something that
They
was
don't want to
really
use the right
open-ended.
side of their brain, man. It
User
hurts.
disconnected from your channel.
I remember
Well, it's just like-
I watched a kid play Call of Duty, and there is a little bit of hidden stuff in that game, and he was having trouble. Like, he was like, man, where is this stuff? I'm like, well, if you looked around, you'd probably find it. You just keep going forward. And that was such a foreign concept to him. I was like 15 around there. I was playing like Wind Waker
User
on the
joined your
GameCube.
channel.
That game, I mean, it's linear, but it was really open-ended on the ocean, all the islands, and I remember exploring like every single one.
I had the same thing with my sister with Portal 2. Like I kept saying, look for the white stuff. She couldn't fucking see the white stuff anywhere.
I would have
I'm
given
like,
her the white
I
stuff.
kept taking the control
white
off
stuff
and just
in her
like
hair,
aim her
man.
at the white stuff.
I would have given her the white stuff.
Fuck yeah.
Someone posted a picture of
Does
this
she have a
30s.
Facebook?
Yeah, how
Get
old
to
is
it,
she?
man.
ASL, man,
know.
ASL.
She's like 13.
That makes it even
Okay,
better.
old enough to bleed, old enough for
Hey,
me.
who burned down
Old
my
enough
house?
to bleed, old enough to breed.
Damn sure.
That should be a thing.
It is.
Well,
You
60
That is
just said it.
saying. Why do you think I just said it?
Fine, then be an asshole.
Can
Where the
someone
fuck do
post
you
it?
think you are?
Can someone post a picture of
I
discards?
think I'm in Canada.
Oh shit, I
If you
live in
ever
the UP.
fucking insult me like that again.
Upper Michigan, report in.
You're the
Faggots.
only one.
Ha, you're alone, faggot.
Hey,
Hey there, buddy.
want me to start a war that will clearly destroy this chat?
Please.
I'm just gonna
Fallout
go
New
make
Vegas
my
is better
tower.
than Fallout
Disconnected from
3.
your channel.
What?
Fallout New Vegas is better than Fallout 3.
Well,
That's
It's just your
Alright.
opinion, man. I mean,
I
your
agree
opinion
with-
is shit
I
and you're
totally-
a faggot, but that's just your opinion.
I totally. Because Fallout 3 was just a.
Fallout
I
3
guess it was atmospheric, but once you dug a little bit, you realized nothing in that game made any sense and was
It
really
was
contrived.
generic.
Guys. What do
I've
they
said this
eat?
so many times in threads on V.
The hell are you talking about?
Fallout
Mr.
3 is good, but it's not a
That's
good
not-
Fallout game.
It's
Oh
not.
my God.
It's not
Okay,
as good as people say it
here's the
is.
best then. Here's
Yeah,
the best
yeah,
analogy.
it's just like
It's a
it's just
good
like Halo
Oblivion
4,
game.
man. Halo 4 is a great
You know what,
game,
though?
but it's just not a Halo game.
No, it's what?
Fallout 3
Okay,
is
here's
a
the
good
best.
Oblivion.
Here's the best analogy I can make for Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas. Have you ever seen a really well built like diorama somewhere, and then you look in like a building, and you look inside and it's empty? That's Fallout 3. Have you ever seen a diorama that's really well built? You look inside and there's like tables and a light on and everything, and it's like that's
So a town
Fallout. That's
hall.
New Vegas.
But built by like the guy who made the Paris Tower.
Yeah.
Why the fuck did I call it a Paris Tower?
Paris Tower?
I meant the
Like
Eiffel
Tower in
Tower.
Paris,
Eiffel
by
Tower.
chance?
you fucking pleb.
I gotta admit, Fallout 3's like main campaign, like when you're going to when you're like tracing down your dad and you have to go through DC. Apart from this like sewer, not the sewer, the subway parts, that was probably one of the coolest things I've ever seen. Like when you go through the old vault display, that was pretty fucking cool.
That was pretty neat.
Well, you're really inaccurate, Josh. Wrecked him.
Wow, man, that was kind of mean.
I'm sorry. I love you, Josh.
Evil as fuck.
Damn.
Cookies only give you one fucking health? What the hell, man?
Yes.
You guys still
That's why
playing
cookies are such
Minecraft?
shit.
Cookies should give you like a full fucking health bar.
They're
They don't
fucking
replenish
cookies.
hunger, but they give you like straight up health.
Oh, they do.
Wait, they do?
They should.
Oh.
Whatever
Wait,
happened
are
to
you-
that? Do you
you
have
guys
to
are
make
still
health
looking-
potions now or something?
Yes, you do. And you cannot stack them, and they take a long ass time to use.
That's fucking
serious?
dumb.
It is dumb.
Yep.
How does it feel knowing you
Then-
will never
then again,
survive
man,
lava by eating
why is-
infinite
The
why is
amounts?
combat in
Mine-
this game.
Why does
You
Minecraft
really need to
have
rely
so
on
many
health potions for
redundant
your crap,
systems?
and you need to stop playing.
You couldn't stack food before, though. For the hunger system, food wasn't
What?
stackable.
Who's just burning everything down in this server?
That was probably me. Got a hold of a flint and steel a few hours ago.
You piece of shit.
Why?
Oh,
I don't
you
know.
burned
I
down
used the
Cool
entire.
House, you
It wasn't
faggot.
me
Damn
though. I
it.
used the entire flint and steel on one guy's house he was building, and he burned inside of it.
Yeah.
What an
yeah,
idiot.
it was me. It's Shay V. I was building that.
Oh shit! Sorry. I said I am the Dark Man, and then I burned to death.
It's alright, I guess.
That's totally worth.
Gotta scare
I mean,
somebody.
It's just Minecraft. I'm not about to get mad at it.
Oh, trust me, it'll probably matter once Forecraft actually starts. I just can't wait. It's gonna be
You gonna
great.
piss her right the
Man,
fuck
on
off.
Forecraft, if anybody is retarded enough to build an entire structure out of wood, they deserve everything that happens.
So
I was
for
planning on making
But
my
wood is so
tower up
fucking
to heaven
comfy,
made of
dude.
wood.
dude, fucking no. This one vanilla server, well not vanilla, it's vanilla but with protected plugins, so like people couldn't fuck your shit up, and it was actually really civilized and whitelisted. I made the comfiest fucking little cabin inside of a taiga biome. It was like dark wood and like very dimly lit and stuff. Had all the
Hell yeah,
comfy
man.
shit in it. Yeah, and no, what made it better is that I was really good at like making furnaces with like actual fire in it back then. So what I did, I took some netherrack and made like a little burning like thing over in the corner of one room, and then I put a bunch of furnaces behind the fire. So like if I went in there, it would be like I'm actually going inside to the flaming furnace and making my ingots there and shit. It was just really comfy. Also had an anvil.
I like you, bro.
You guys ever heard of something called Dr. Flav?
I don't know. Have you ever searched
Like Flava Flav?
That's what I named my
Yeah,
dick.
like Dr. Flav. It's a type of Dr. Fuck, what was the name?
Soda.
Type of drink. It's like
Soft drink.
Dr. Pepper.
Dr. Pepper.
It's like a
Fuck
ripoff.
you.
It tastes like Crest.
What?
Hey, you guys,
That
okay,
sounds
fuck you
fucking
guys.
terrible.
Fuck you. I'm getting
I'm
thirsty.
drinking it right
I
now.
know.
It tastes
I
weird
want
as
to
shit.
taste soda.
Fuck you, I'm
right
getting
about
soda.
now.
Yo, what level are you guys?
I'm level 100, bitch.
I got used. I got Action Replay. Use them rare candies.
I just keep going downwards. I don't know how the fuck to get out of here.
Just keeps tumbling down, tumbling down.
Can you please not knock me? I was excited for the Oculus, and now you just remember.
I pose a question to you guys.
Yeah.
I know people say V has gotten worse in recent years. It probably has because of a larger number of people. Do you think that the more dedicated original posters who didn't shit it up, do you think they've migrated, or do you think they're still there?
Most of them have migrated.
Half and half, probably.
Yeah.
Where do you think they migrated to?
Either
Migrated.
DG or TG.
Oh, they probably just left.
Yeah, or they just fucking left. They quit the
You don't
internet.
leave
Went to go live in the
4chan.
fucking
Okay,
woods.
fuck.
Finally.
Guys,
What?
Yeah.
what does Estus taste like?
Sunny D.
Piss.
Sunny
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tastes like
That or
Fago.
gold.
In Dark Souls General, I asked some guy that, and he chocolate tastes like chocolate, Mountain Dew, and the best sex you've ever had.
I wouldn't
I
want
would
to taste
believe
the
that.
best sex
Yeah, I
I've
wouldn't
ever
wanna
had
taste
because it was
that.
kind of dirty, man.
One guy told me it would taste
Did
like
your girlfriend
that
fart and shit on your face?
It would probably
Yes.
taste like fire, considering it's literally fire in a bottle.
It would
And
taste like
how do they
liquid
So
soda.
it's just like
Estus.
fucking cinnamon.
Oh, dude, I
Yeah.
love this song, fucking Roundabout.
Do you fucking like?
Oh, yeah, I
scrape
love
the
this song.
cinnamon
I can
out of
hardly
there?
hear.
Progressive rock, dude, is so fucking good.
Roundabout.
What the hell do I do with these cocoa beans?
That's literally what made me watch
Josh,
the rest of JoJo because I was kind of like
Josh, you should play
not
one of
liking
the
it
tracks.
for the first two episodes, and then that came on. I was just like, yeah, fuck it, I'll watch.
It's a
They're just
pretty good
fucking
show,
awesome.
probably.
It's
Coming from a
more is
guy
coming
who's
out
never
this
ever
season, I
watched
believe.
it.
This next coming season.
No, Josh, that song was good, man. We like it.
Yeah, man, play some Yes.
Play some
Yes.
Sonic.
It's their shit.
Just play that whole album. man.
Everybody.
I'm by the stone, and I just picked a ton of stuff up.
Man, I recently got recommended by my friend this Japanese drama called Densha Toko, and that just got me into Electric Light Orchestra. That shit is so good.
I like violin.
My
is
buddy
that-
can play Roundabout on the fucking bass guitar. It's pretty nice. The bass line is just fucking groovy.
Oh, you know what I saw in the bargain bin?
What?
Halo
The
4?
No. This was at this music store. I saw the CD for that soundtrack for Heavy Metal. Fucking bought that shit.
You know what I loved? The soundtrack to Afro Samurai.
Is that good?
I haven't seen that
pretty good.
forever.
Am I the
My
only
favorite-
one here who unironically likes Comcessor Todd?
No, dude, I
What?
fucking love it. Are you kidding me?
If you go on A, they make fun of it because the lyrics are just so like childish.
The fuck?
Yeah, yeah.
It's I don't know. For me, honestly, I don't really listen to the words of a song or care about them. I like the melody of that, like the voice makes.
I've really started listening to lyrics recently.
It's something you shouldn't do. It's
Why
for the
not?
good of everyone.
Like there's
Most lyrics are pretty fucking terrible.
Like there's this Electric Light Orchestra song called "The Diary of Horace Wimp." Lyrics, it's like a story, and it made me feel so good listening to it, listening to what the story was about.
Yeah, there,
You know
there
my
are
favorite band?
American
exceptions.
Pie.
You know what's my favorite band, man?
What?
Neutral Milk Hotel.
Oh, you
Oh,
motherfucker.
really? Dude, I'm going to see them at Coachella in like 2.
Want Moo to leave?
Do you still
Hotel
listen,
California's
Do you still
alright.
listen to vinyls and have a Polaroid? You fucking fuck.
No, I listened to my friend bitch about the fact that all music sucks and he loves dubstep.
Is his favorite artist Deadmau5?
One of it.
It used to be like an
It
underground
sucks so
subculture
much
thing.
listening to him rant about how most music sucks.
Does he have black hair that's not originally black?
Actually, he has brown hair, and he's like a little midget.
Yeah, dubstep is like shit tier electronic music.
He eats fatty foods all day
Anybody
like a
with fucking
motherfucker,
taste in
and
electronic
then
music listens to synthwave.
doesn't even get fat.
Like Laserhawk, man. Laserhawk is the shit.
Jesus, he reminds you of me, except I don't like dubstep.
He reminds me of me, except everything's different.
Wheat escapes me. How do you make wheat? Bread again?
Say what?
Fuck, I don't know.
All right, guys.
completely forgot how to make bread.
Guys. I'm going to make a shirt with some random image. What image should it be? I'll buy the
Bulbasaur.
shirt.
User left your channel.
I think I'm. should I
Bulbasaur smoking a blunt,
Would you happen to have
doing a
that image?
backflip over
Oh, to make-
Samus.
You just gotta put wheat into a row of 3.
I could do like for my collection of
Alright,
desktops that've been tightest.
User joined your channel.
I am an idiot.
Yes, you are.
Like I remember playing Minecraft forever and then accidentally losing my account when my computer got hacked. I had to reset everything.
I did something interesting a while ago, but I never made it into an image or a video, but I probably should have. I went to every single interest board on 4chan and posed a question. Can you guys recommend me something that's like this? Like, I picked something, I'm like, can you recommend me something that's like this?
What
So
happened?
I went to V, and I said, can you recommend me a video game that's like Deus Ex? And the first couple replies were like, oh yeah, try Vampire Bloodlines, you'll love it. Bunch of really nice replies. Go to A, can you guys recommend me an anime that's got really strong characters? Kind of, that was kind of bait. I shouldn't have put Cowboy Bebop, but
Yeah, don't.
some people recommended me Eureka 7,
It's
and I
not
did
that they
enjoy
hate
that.
entry level stuff. It's that it doesn't make discussion. Like no one cares because it's talked about so much.
It's like hipster shit to talk about it now.
I did actually get some recommendations.
It's like going to the Grammys and talking about fucking Birdemic.
That should happen one day, just like a famous actor going on stage like, hey guys, have you seen that famous movie Birdemic? It's the greatest.
Yeah, Sharknado, right, guys?
Well, anyway, in that
Sharknado.
age,
Everybody just, like, stares
people
at
were
him like,
getting
what the
butt
fuck
mad
is wrong with this
saying,
guy?
oh, it's bait, oh, it's a shit post. And I put, no, I was genuinely, like, I don't come on A, I didn't know this would piss you guys off. And they're like, oh, and then I got a lot of replies of, like, recommendations, strong character anime. It was alright, bait. They thought it was bait.
You should watch K-On! It's got a lot of strong characters.
You should watch Talavera, it's got a lot of porn.
I went to the other interest boards. I went to Lit, and Lit recommended me, because I said I like science fiction, they recommended me a book called The Chrysalids. I haven't read it, but I've heard it's alright.
One day I gotta play the game.
And it was called The Chrysalids, but anyway, the last board I went to, because I was dreading it, was Mew. And I told Mew, I kind of like electronic music, but I haven't kept up with anything modern. Can you guys recommend me something? I never got one legitimate reply. Mew is the worst interest board on the site.
I'm not sure your very isolated incident is really a telling of that, though.
Well,
That's- it was-
tons of info.
It's an objective fact. It is the worst board.
Question like that.
No, it's not the worst board. It's just
It's
the worst intro. It's
What's
the worst.
the worst board then? And S4S doesn't
V?
count.
No,
Sock.
S4S is the
No,
best
Sock.
fucking
It's
board.
B, it's
Sock.
B, everybody
No.
knows it's B, guys.
No, it's Sock.
S4S is literally always on topic.
Yeah,
Because there is
while
no
B is
topic.
being an X.
That's the point, dude. That they churn out OC like a motherfucker.
And so what if it's not the best OC? It's still
Yeah, it's
OC.
still fucking original content. When's the last time V pumped out something
No, the
fucking
worst
new?
board is Sock. People talk about their tumblers, and it's
Tumbling
just,
down.
Would you
effeminate.
count OC as the
Oh,
V
it's
mansion with
That was a while back, though.
On
no,
Sock,
the
there's
V
tons
mansion,
of
no,
hipster
not the
gamer
new one, the
girls.
new version with like the blue representative the boards, the
Where's the board?
4chans.
Oh yeah, that shit.
And like, yeah, that was Carino and stuff. Yeah,
Why the fuck haven't I seen that?
I don't know, but it
This
was a
stupid
there's a
goddamn creeper.
No, dude, fucking one was just legendary. The original V Mansion, the one with like Stu Pickles, where he had to fight Shrek and Wario's baby and shit.
User disconnected from your channel.
That was just the best.
What the fuck?
Have you guys seen that?
Wasn't it
Someone make a
Shadows
Flash
and Shrek's
animation
baby?
of this shit? Because I want to watch it. What happened to that, by the way? It's like no one does Flash anymore.
The V
because-
Man.
They just
New
make
Ground
indie
sucks
games and
now.
then put them on Steam for $10, like fucking faggots.
Do you see that new Epic Battle Fantasy got sold onto Steam and then it's like $15?
You guys
Epic
remember
Battle
when there were
Fantasy, that was
entire
that,
websites
bullet
that would
hell
host
game, right?
free Flash games?
It was an RPG.
Yeah, of course.
RPG,
Yeah.
right?
It
Oh,
was
it was
okay,
Bullet
but
Heaven that was made by the same guy. My bad.
Did anyone here ever
Jesus
play?
fucking Christ! What? This
Did
was
anyone
on
here ever
Congregate.
play?
That's how I hear.
Did anyone here ever play Ex Mortis?
Yep.
That scared the shit.
Dude, this was on
Dude.
fucking Congregate. I remember playing this.
Yeah, man.
What the fuck? It's not on Congregate anymore, is it?
It is.
Hey, what was that one side that got
Then
bought
why are
off
they
by
selling it?
Nickelodeon or something?
Oh, they're
the
selling the
fuck?
fourth Epic Fantasy for like.
No,
I
I played this. I played the fourth one on Congregate.
Or
Play
like
with
the
it.
fifth
Man,
one or
if I
something like that.
if I ever see a new version of Madness Interactive being sold anywhere, I'm gonna get so angry.
Madness
Madness
Interactive
Combat.
was the shit.
Did you guys ever play Sunny?
That was so cool watching those
Oh yeah,
messed up
Sunny was
animations.
awesome.
Sunny and Sunny 2, where you're like a zombie. It's like an RPG.
Was there ever
Fucking
Sunny?
I remember
Sunny.
Sunny, that was great.
Wait,
Dude,
what?
Sunny
Mood
3
killed-
is gonna be on fucking
Wait,
Steam.
Mood
Just
killed Sound?
count it
When
down,
did
man.
it kill Sound?
It's
Dude.
totally gonna be
By.
on fucking Steam.
Dude, The Last Stand. The Last Stand. That
Fuck yeah,
was
man.
fucking great.
See you
Union
guys
City's
tomorrow.
awful. Union City is awful.
User in your channel.
Honestly, there are a
Cities.
lot of Flash games out there that are blatantly better than AAA games. Which
Yeah.
is why I don't understand how that's become an insult. It's like, oh,
Remember
play your
Conscious?
Flash games. It's like, dude, there's literally Flash games that are better than most shit.
I remember
So they
playing.
actually have to try with Flash games.
I've had
and
more
shit.
fun in Madness
Yeah,
Interactive than I've had
true.
in Fallout 3. There's another. I've spent hours just in scenarios where I pick a person out of a crowd of people in Madness Interactive and throw a knife in their head.
Wait, okay, can someone tell me how
User
Mood killed
disconnected
Sound
from your
Threads for
channel.
good?
I used to like post sound threads every now and again on V.
No, apparently, like last week, Mood permanently killed Sound Threads. That's what Anon's saying.
Really?
I've been
Yeah,
having
I've
trouble with my
User disconnected
my
from
user
your channel.
scripts. My fucking CAPTCHA won't refresh. I have to refresh the thread to fucking post a new post. It's fucking gay.
I'll try that sound. That's really quick. Hold on.
I bought a Fortune Pass.
Don't post a sound, you might get fucking banned.
It's cool, man. I got a VPN and shit.
Don't you need
Shelled out
4chan
those
X to
shekels?
get sounds for
Yeah,
games?
it's actually kind of worth it.
Oh yeah, I've got a comment. I've got a fucking tapestry about that. It's like that captured with great error. Damnation. And it's like talking about how you may bypass without like inscription or whatever the fuck, and if you pay a mere thing of copper, it's like, so saith the hook-nosed merchant of Jerusalem.
Yeah, man. Memes have origins, bro.
Who made troll
Oh
face?
no. None of them are working. It's all over.
What's happening?
Tumbling,
It is.
everything's
Sound threads are
tumbling
killed.
down, tumbling down.
Oh, no more sound threads?
Yeah, none of them will post. Like, they're all saying this image contains an embedded file.
Even when you do you have like 4chan X because it lets you hide it?
I do, but I mean, how would I hide it with that?
This is 2014. If you don't have fucking 4chan X, you're doing something very wrong.
There's
Is 4chan X a plugin for
4chan X.
Firefox? 'Cause I don't have it yet. I
Yes.
was- Yeah, because okay, since this is the first time I'm able to get a hold of you get of actual people going files, since I can't post or anything, because all right, let me try and upload or something like this. Something's fucking happened with my 4chan.
We were all new fags at one point, bro.
So, how do I hide it within it, and how do I do that?
When you're making a post in 4chan X on the little pop-up thing, There's a thing that lets you checkmark. You checkmark
User
it for
disconnected
sounds.
from your channel.
I've been picking up my belly button.
It should let you
It
post the
hurts.
sound.
Let me see.
User joined your channel.
Alright, yeah, it's been like this for about 4 or 5 months.
That might just be a bug. I would just delete your 4chanx plugin and like get the most.
I'm not even
updated
using
one.
4chanx.
What the fuck are you using?
I'm just using Firefox right now,
Yeah, what
man.
else do you use? Oh, come on.
Yeah. What the I've tried Chrome with this, even downloaded just to try. It didn't work either. Same problem. Do you think I should try getting 4chanx to see if that works better?
Yeah.
Alrighty.
You should probably head on to G, and if you know how, go through the archive and read some of the stuff on there. They'll kind of walk you through how to get all those scripts and shit working.
Dude, it's easy. Just install Grease Monkey and then 4chanx.
Well, yeah, but if he wants to do anything like Onechan or anything like that.
I don't think I'm gonna want to be dude. All I fucking do right now is browse V, and occasionally B for lolly threads. But
Oh god.
User
bro.
disconnected from
It's
your
gross.
channel.
yeah, what's your fucking problem, man?
These are kids, man. Pedophile.
Dude. Hey, man. At least I don't go around wearing pomp in my name like fucking bronies do. Well, not pomp, but you get what I'm saying.
Hey, man. Brony's
Yes.
being bad doesn't mean you get to do whatever you want.
Right.
Is it better if I say Rule 34 threads instead?
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, Rule 34 threads more so than lolly in the recent years. Recent months, more like.
I'm just kidding, though.
Have
Honestly,
you
it's a
guys
fucking
seen-
fictional character. It doesn't matter what
Have
age
you
they are.
guys
It
seen this
doesn't fucking
happen?
matter.
When people were posting bad threads or paid threads, there was a guy who was posting seep in them as some sort of way to moderate.
Yeah, I can't figure out how to make sound threads.
I wonder how effective that was.
I don't have any pictures of cheese pizza, or I would. Cheese
Well,
pizza
first
is
thing- no,
objectively the best pizza because you can still put things on it, but you don't have to take anything off.
No, but one of the fucking God, I forgot what I was gonna say. Damn it. Oh yeah,
It's like
one of
I'm
the
really
first
playing PoE right now.
No, when somebody, I remember like a few years ago when instead of yelling mods, when something like that was posted, they'd like point out that I had pubic hair and it clearly was too old.
That's hilarious.
Oh, time to install 4chanx.
Yeah, it is.
That was fast.
Yeah, it's just a plugin.
Did you install Grease Monkey?
Oh damn. We have name tags. Do we have any horses? Oh, they were all killed, weren't they?
It looks like a 4chan media player still works itself, but you can there's very few images that'll bypass the filter for sound threads. You have to use PNG files, and they're really size restrictive on what works. Not completely dead.
Maybe someone will come up with a new workaround, because Moot killed sound thread before,
Yeah.
and someone made a workaround in 4chanx.
I don't know why Moot kills sound threads. It's not like there's anything bad coming from them.
Because it counts as file sharing, and he doesn't want 4chan to get done taken down by the FBI.
Meh.
Oh shit, now I'm not getting any images loading.
Also,
It's
You're
happening.
fucked, mate.
Fucked up.
Also,
You broke
apparently
it.
someone, in a harmless sound thread, someone embedded an image with actual CP, like a video.
Oh, I think I saw that one.
Yeah,
It was a video of some guy shitting on a baby. It was really disturbing.
Oh, I saw that. It was fucking
Oh,
hilarious.
shit.
I may have saved it by accident. By accident.
Yeah, by
For reasons, for research.
Guys, I'm about to
Just
order
to
from Jimmy
have.
John's. What should I get?
You're going to Jimmy John's?
A Jimmy.
No, I'm just ordering it online.
So fucking old.
Get Mountain Dew and some Doritos.
Sprite's better than Mountain
You
Dew.
guys have Doritos and only Doritos? Dorito sandwich.
What you want to do is you want to put the Doritos in a bowl, mash them up, and then pour the Mountain Dew inside.
Oh heck, what
and
was
eat it with a
that,
spoon.
that one thing from Japan? I think it was like Mountain Dew flavored Cheetos.
One of
that
my
sounds
one of my
fucking
friends just
awesome. What are you talking
enlisted in the one of my friends just
I know, I
enlisted.
kind of want to order some.
I'm listening. One of your friends is enlisted.
Oh, I'm hearing explosions. What's going on?
Yeah, one of my friends enlisted in the National Guard, and he told me he did it because he wanted to be in the military, but he didn't want to get deployed. Well, the National Guard can get deployed, and it says every branch of the military is subject to deployment. Fucking idiot.
Nice.
Well, I mean, let's be honest. Most of the people that go into any military are people that are uneducated or can't find jobs.
He's a smart
Yeah,
guy though,
true
and
that.
he
Or
dropped out
poor.
of college. He dropped out of college to join the National Guard. He's a fucking moron.
Oh, well then, yeah, he's a fucking moron. Well, the government will pay for your college if you go through it. But the problem is, once you leave, like, they like to say that you can easily get a job, but you really can't. And that's why most of the people in America on welfare are former, like, military.
It's funny, all the fucking Vietnam vets before, like, they all became hippies when they came back.
Yeah, there's no other way to live after that. You get fucked up on acid, start loving everything. 'Cause it's like, once you come down off acid, it's just like, everything's so fucking great now that I'm not on acid.
I don't know.
Josh, I just wanted to say I really like this song, and I like that you're playing Yes.
Yeah, just keep playing Yes. It's the chillest shit.
Yeah, dude. Yes,
Yeah.
is always good.
Pretty cool.
I wish
great
we could,
driving music,
I wish
too.
I could hang out with you guys in like a big room, and I wish we had a hookah.
I wish we had a fucking V mansion.
Hookah.
I could just bring along the keg of mead that I have.
Keg of
Oh,
mead.
hey, look, it's like I'm
Yep.
really playing Dungeons and Dragons.
Fucking not
Like a
having
fucking
keg.
hog's leg.
Not having a fucking keg of
Pretty
Mountain Dew.
much.
You fucking
Jesus
cunt.
Christ, one of my pinned things for Mozilla
Like, I
is
rented
a
to my
Rule
brother when he
34
goes to, like,
image,
D&D games
Pyro
and
Rule
shit.
63.
Honestly, dude, I've been to a V meetup. You don't want to hang out.
No, you haven't.
Here's the
Where?
thing: you
I
can hang
have-
out. You can hang out with people from V in chat
I went to one that
rooms
was in
and, like,
Austin, and it was terrible.
You
That's
can hang out with people
ridiculous.
from V in chat rooms and stuff. It'll be fine. You guys are pretty cool. But the people that actually go to 4chan meetups are the biggest fucking spurg lords.
Well, how like invested in 4chan do you have to be to go to a meetup, a physical meetup?
It's
I'm-
not
Yes,
invested in
I'm-
4chan.
It's not invested.
bored and lonely.
Like, if it was
So
in
there's
the
a difference
area, I'd
between
go
being
just check
invested
it
in
out,
4chan and making 4chan your identity as a human being, and that's what those faggots do.
Good point.
Are those the people that fucking wear Yotsuba shirts?
No, those are the people that wear fucking Guy Fawkes masks.
That's
Oh.
not V though, and that's not really 4chan either. It's more 9gag at this point.
Hard 4chan.
Then again, I don't go to B anymore, so maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. Remember when B was good? I don't.
Nope.
It was always terrible.
So, does everyone? I don't go anymore. Does everyone on B have a mini trip now? Because like you go and every person who posts in
User
a thread
disconnected from your channel.
has like their own identity.
Oh yeah, I think he added back in like Threadly trips or whatever.
Oh yeah, he added
Seriously?
IDs.
Your channel.
Yeah.
That might actually be okay, honestly, if it's only.
I actually really like it. IDs.
Yeah, I like
What
it.
else
If
is
it's
Wait,
per
before
thread,
time.
it's okay. If
It's
it's for the
really
whole
nice.
board or
No, it's
the
for
whole
the
site,
whole
it's
thread.
bullshit.
I really wish that V had them. It would make V a lot better of a place.
Well, yeah, just because of
Yeah, it sucks that he had
reposts don't
to
exist.
get rid of it the first time because there was a way around it, but hopefully all those kinks are out.
We have a map in the cave if anyone's interested.
Yeah, the ID
Just
system
don't
is really nice.
don't knock it off the wall because it fucking rung around again and shit.
Because in Threads,
So
if you
is-
click on someone's ID, it shows you all of their posts, and it's really convenient.
Honestly, my favorite board to look at when I'm like really just, I don't know, in a bad mood is fucking S4S because it's just captured
Fuck yeah,
that.
dude.
It's
That
captured
community's
that.
the
It's
best.
just so fun.
They're constantly upbeat, constantly on topic, shitting out.
It has that
OC
magic
like it's fucking
feel
nothing.
that old B had, man.
I don't know, man. Most old B was, hey, there's a hat rack. I'm gonna be there in 30 minutes.
No,
and
that's
no
fucking...
one faggot
Dude,
that like rearranged some trash into /B.
Dude, that's fucking 2010 B, alright?
Yo, man. That's when I was on B. Leave me alone. That's 4 fucking years ago, man. 2010 was 4 fucking years ago.
If you had told me in 2010 that B could get worse, I wouldn't have believed you. But here we are.
Hasn't it pretty much devolved to, here's this chick, should I fuck her?
Yeah. And lots of, like, hookup threads, even though sock is a thing.
Everyone wishes sock wasn't.
But you don't have to deal with R9K on...
I like R9K. I like R9K for what it is.
I like the concept of it.
It was a fun little experiment. But fucking S4S, man, those guys are just... I love how Moot turned that whole thing of like the feminons, the feminazis trying to bully him into making an S4S and take over 4chan and just bastardize it. Never.
Yeah. For once, Moot didn't fuck up.
God.
Long live Moot.
Fuck, I
Yo.
forgot what I was gonna say again.
Oh,
The
wow.
Oculus, though, I'm seriously thinking that Fuckerberg wants us to have VR. I think that he has a waifu, and the reason he bought Oculus is because he wants to make sure that he has the best experience, and he's gonna fund it himself. Think about it that way, man.
A guy who was a Polak and he was posting on G explained it to me. Okay.
What?
Have you ever seen those dystopian futures where everybody's connected to like a cyber network? It's always online and it tracks you.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
what
of course.
that's what Zuckerberg's trying to create.
Well, that's not
And-
surprising.
and-
I
always-
really don't
and
think
always
so,
on-
because he wouldn't be in charge of it. The government would take charge of it if it ever came to that point.
Yeah, but he'd still profit.
He would get
and he's
nothing.
He would still profit, and he's a fucking cunt.
Guys, you know the trip fags, well, the name fags in S4S? Are
Yeah.
you...
Bastards.
Yeah, are you guys familiar with Snapper Turtleface and his constant battle with Corseful Horse?
No, is that
Guys, tomorrow's April Fool's Day.
I haven't been on there
shit.
since
Oh, dude.
S4S sheltered us when the Twitch Plays Pokemon thing had just started, and the mods were, or that one mod on our period was going fucking crazy. She like chased us all over 4chan, deleting the threads, and she couldn't do anything about us in S4S, and they were just like, yeah, man, just check your dubs.
Wait, what happened?
Wait, really? They started just deleting those threads? Why?
Wait,
Yeah,
what
we
happened?
couldn't have it on V because it was Pokemon related, and then we couldn't have it on Pokemon or on VP because it was supposedly advertising for Twitch when no one was really making anything for. But you know, whatever. And then we
But
tried
yeah.
to go to B, and we got bans from there. And
Because
then
that's when Jimmy John's
we
was
went
the
to
Olympics.
R9K, and we got fucked off from there. And then we went back to V like a million fucking times. We ended up making like an IRC and as home base, and then just skipping around 4chan. It's
Yeah,
probably
well-
the coolest thing I've done on 4chan, honestly.
Dude, fucking the battles of Snapper Turtleface and Corseful Horse are fucking legendary, man. Like they go to Pole or some other board, mainly Pole, because you know the reactions are great, and they go around just like fighting for dubs. Whoever
User
gets the
entered
best.
your channel.
Normally it's dubs that strike them down, though I've seen people get quads in those fights. It's sort of like Superman versus... Who does Superman go against?
Batman?
Yeah, Superman versus Batman. And Snapper Turtleface is obviously the good one.
Well, do you guys have a favorite
Anybody
thing?
who's not playing Superman gets my fucking vote.
Do you guys have a favorite thing that's happened to you while you've been on 4chan?
I have a story about why I'm called Beta Clay.
Ooh.
I got reunited with like a friend that I had talked to in
Is
several
it because you're
years
so
because he posted
beta that
something
people can
was so
manipulate you like Clay?
It's the best.
My actual
Wrecked.
name is Clay.
Wrecked.
And then I made a thread on B and some friends knew it was mine and said in the thread like, "Hi Clay," and someone responded to that. Every Clay I've ever known was a huge beta fag.
Dude,
So
that's true. I've known like 2 Clays. They were both huge betas.
I've never met an okay guy named Chad. Why are all Chads such douchebags?
I don't know.
I met an
Maybe
okay
it's
guy
not
named
funny.
Christopher.
My name is Patrick. I used to work at Burger
Hello,
King,
Patrick.
and
Just
every
gonna
single
wait for the
person I
SpongeBob
knew
references.
did a prank call where I was working, saying, "Is this the Krusty Krab?"
No,
this is Patrick.
Is that how you found 4chan?
No, I knew about it before then.
Did you respond accordingly? One time, a few years back, I called Papa John's in like Illinois or something, asked if it was the Krusty Krab. Me and the guy went back and forth about it for about 5 minutes until I ordered a Krusty Krab pizza with some kelp fries and a Diet Dr. Kelp.
Sounds great.
He knew his lore.
I
Where's
remember
Janet?
I called my
SpongeBob
local.
lore.
I remember I called my local GameStop a long time ago and asked if they had Battletoads, and the guy was he had heard about it, but it never happened to him.
Made someone's day, man.
Yeah. Oh shit,
I actually
man.
did find it like
Dude,
a
my friend
those
Logan,
cartridge
my
like a
friend
month
Logan works at
back at a
GameStop.
penny shop.
I like
I'm gonna
it.
fucking walk up to him and just like throw a balled up piece of paper at him and run out the store. It says, "Do you have Battletoads?" I'm probably gonna be arrested, but it's
Joe
alright.
Kim Morgan, that was so much fun. The Joe
Who's
Kim
gonna
Morgan.
arrest you, man?
He's Mexican. I could arrest him.
I remember I started hanging
Damn,
around
son.
V around right before Brawl came out, and I remember being around for the E3 when they showed the snake, like they had the snake reveal. The snake reveal was the biggest drama I've ever fucking seen on V.
That was pretty heavy.
No one saw it coming.
The biggest drama I've seen, well, not the biggest ever, but one of the biggest things that Shitstorm has ever seen happen recently was, you know how 4chan had their own press thing?
Hmm.
And well, Mook did something that fucked up JP. He said JP is the new B. There were no on-topic threads for an hour. Constant torrent of shit posting. It was great.
Sounds fabulous.
Man, one of my favorite moments was on V, and people were talking about S4S. I said, S4S, isn't that stupid board where people like shitpost on non-stop? That's fucking retarded. Because I didn't really know what it was. I'd never been there. I got about
like,
30,
the
40
shitposting
replies.
is the point, dude.
I got about 30 to 40 replies of people saying, dude, that's not nice.
God damn it.
Why does it make people laugh so fucking hard when they just say rude after someone insults S4S?
Because they don't do anything wrong.
Just rude.
They're quality posters, man.
Maybe because they're just expecting something more vulgar and just something so
Yeah, it's
normal
like being on
throws them off
4chan
guard.
and seeing people go, dude, what the hell? That was kind of fucked up. It's unheard of.
What was some of the most fun I had on V recently? Those fucking Bandicoot threads, the Super Set, what were those called? They just, it's like they were so over the, getting more and more and more over the top, and it was just
they
like,
gave up on originality, like fucking named. I think they changed the main character's name to Goku halfway through for some reason.
yeah, they did.
What the fuck, man?
But by the end of it, people were like, I don't know if I can take this anymore. It just keeps going further and further down the rabbit hole.
It was a barrel of laughs. That's all I can fucking say. Oh man.
Oh man, you know what I was around for when it first started?
What?
Fucking 4chan House.
4chan
Oh my
House.
God.
Didn't that wasn't that like we're talking a real house here, right?
No, 4chan House was the guy playing The Sims, and he made several characters to represent specific wards.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
so
was that
guys
the one
doing
with
that again
Jetman?
recently.
It's not as good, because 4chan House, the first thread, was like the Mr. Bones Wild Ride. It was so good. Basically, it was just kind of typical Sims bullshit, and then all of a sudden Kay murdered everyone and burned the house.
No. The fucking, if we're talking Sims, the best thing ever to happen with the Sims on anything ever was when they like made Pickles and Wario and shit. The big house.
That was pretty funny.
I mean, fucking.
That was the same guy. He basically went through all the major boards people would like to see, and then he like realized he didn't want to do the same shtick, so he started making like Wario and Kojima.
It was just, yes, Stu Pickles had to kill Wario and Sonic's baby because he was growing too big. He was
Man,
absorbing the entire fucking world.
I love that because the second time they did 4chan House wasn't as big as the first time, but it was like, you know, the other boards, and it was all fairly normal and boring. There was no drama, and then fucking K moves in next door. And then everybody was just posting like the sweating man image, like, dude, what's gonna happen? What's gonna
Can't
happen?
take the heat.
Yeah. K never did anything. He didn't kill anybody, but it was just really funny.
I like to think that all those things are coincidences and not set up by the person manipulating it, but they're set up.
Hey man, there's always hope.
No, there
User
isn't.
joined your
Not on
channel.
4chan, there isn't.
It's like Disneyland. You just gotta believe, or else it sucks.
I also
Dude, my
really,
girlfriend's
really
at
love the
Disneyland.
threads where people were making OC, making fun of Tortanic. They always did it with Roller Coaster Tycoon. It's like this really, really long, really shitty roller coaster with barely any ups and downs, and then it just crashes into the ocean, and there's a big sign that says it's a feature.
It's the point, man. To make you feel.
Wait. What's this whole thing about, holy shit, Trips, what's this whole thing about S4S going down tomorrow?
It's April Fool's Day.
Oh.
It was created on April Fool's Day originally. Was that last year? Must have been last year. And so
Yeah.
Oh
people
no,
like last
oh
year,
no, oh no,
they're gonna
oh
get rid
no,
of it
oh no, oh no,
tomorrow.
oh no. Everyone knows Moot hates fun.
Maybe it's gonna take it down and make S4S 2.
Her.
Twice the dubs, double the dubs.
People actually really, really like S4S. It has a pretty dedicated community. I think they're just going to take it down for 24 hours to freak people out.
You realize S4S is just gonna flood into all the other boards.
S4S.
They're a
24
lot
hours
more
is gonna be
scary
hell.
than B ever was.
The thing that
S4,
separates
B's like our
S4
main body, like, when it comes to rating and shit, B's our main body force, S4S is special forces. Commandos. Wait, did you guys see those threads about what would happen if Commandos invaded the Cayman Islands? They've got a battleship named the SS Lightning Scrotum Puncher or something.
There's a whole bunch of threads on K about how they wanted to invade that micronation Sealand.
So my Jimmy
Oh, is
John's
that
just
still
showed
a
up.
thing? Jesus.
It's 11 minutes.
I think like a couple years ago I posted something about a gigantic she-male like taking an elementary school and like pulling back her foreskin and like tucking it gently in, and everyone dies because of the smell.
Sorry, what?
Something about she-males and foreskin. I have a screenshot of it somewhere.
Dude, you guys should see this thread. This guy's like, if
I tried to talk to my friend about the difference between
User in your
she-males
channel timed out.
and traps, and he could not stop laughing.
Serious business.
It is.
This guy made a post as one thread in S4S. It says, if 5, then 4chan, or no, I'm sorry, if 5, S4S is saved.
User disconnected from your channel.
Illuminati, bro.
Looking for a Yandere GF.
User joined your channel.
Show Mati that you don't want to
You know
delete
what's,
S4S.
okay, this is what I speculate Moot might do for April Fool's Day. Get rid of S4S, S4S floods all the other boards, and then he brings dubs back for all the other boards.
Oh man, that.
Oh god.
That
It would-
24 hours would be literal hell and hilarious.
No, dude, it would be fucking glorious.
No,
Remember that row fight the power shit?
Row,
I think this
fight
would
the
make.
power.
That shit
I think
was
that
awesome.
I think this would make that look like small time.
Did you guys see what Reddit did last year?
What?
They did a partnership with Valve, and they put a bunch of hats, and they divided the entirety of Reddit was divided into 2 teams, and there was like a running point counter. And then the winner and the losers got spent in Team Fortress.
That's fucking
What,
retarded.
really?
Yeah, and if you check my Steam inventory, I have one of the hats, because I have a friend who's an active Redditor but doesn't play Team Fortress, so he gave me his hat, and it's, if you check my Steam inventory, you'll see what nickname I gave it.
So let me guess, your OCD autism won't let you get rid of it because my collector's value, but anybody from B that sees that stuff is like, you're a fucking faggot.
No, it's okay. If you check my inventory, I got a name tag, and I named it, so just check my inventory.
Dude, I had it was like 1 of 5 on TF2 or some shit. It was an unusual Berliner's bucket helm with a sulfurous effect. I don't know what it was supposed to go for, but I traded it for Dark Souls 2. I don't give a fuck. Free game, dude.
Dude,
Free
you
fucking
probably
game.
could have gotten a lot of money for that, you fucking idiot.
Timed out.
No one wanted to buy it, dude. It was 1 of 5 and no one was buying. It was like, well, the going price is $300, but no one wants to pay it, so it's just like, fuck it, dude. I spent like what, $250 on a key, and made over $60 on a game. I was mostly tired of fucking constantly messaging me, hey man, you want to sell the hat? I've got this hot dog hat. It's fucking annoying.
One time I had this girl add me on Steam, and she wanted to trade for some card I had. Whenever like the Steam trading card thing was first a thing. And I was like, okay, so I accepted her friend request. And I checked her profile, and she had something like 200 friends, and her Steam level was like almost 60 or 70. And keep in mind, this is whenever it first started, so that was like the max level you could get at the time, whenever there were barely any cards out. It was fucking weird.
These people are autistic, man.
She was even one of those girls that had like a picture of herself on her profile page. She asked me to buy her a game. I'm not even joking about this.
I would have said,
Why don't you buy your own fucking game?
I would have told her, you're gonna get naked for me and do whatever I want you to do on Skype. No, then I'm not buying you a game.
To be fair, it probably worked before, and she's like, eh.
Yeah, free games. All she has to do is take off her clothes. Like, you could stay there naked playing games. I'd take that offer. Fuck, man. Sounds like a good deal to me.
I mean, hell, I already do that, so free games are the bargain.
I'm just curious.
Oh god, I'm trying not
Where
to
do you
laugh
guys
'cause
live?
I'm trying to be quiet. I live in Ontario.
I live in Texas.
User entered your channel.
South Carolina.
Oh, guy from Texas. Do you like Spill.com? Or did you
I'm in
like
Arizona
Spill.com?
myself.
I actually don't know what that is, to be completely honest.
Movie review site. They were based in Texas. They were friends with Rooster Teeth.
Oh, yeah. I don't really
Why isn't
follow
there more Rule 34,
internet,
the Emerald
like,
Herald?
stuff like that. I've only recently become neat, so.
Dude, this album's so fucking good. Like, he's been playing the whole time. It's just so good.
It's so good.
Hey, do you guys play Rust?
I watched Donkey's video.
Who was the guy that had that one? I can't remember his name. He had a really funny Rust video when the game first came.
Donkey.
Yes.
Donkey, I think.
That shit was so funny.
Yeah, dude, that was a really good one. Like, his shit's been kind of bad lately, but that was really good.
Me and some friends played like a shit.
Man, I
ton
was
of
so
this.
sad when friggin' Stiggs was finally like removed from YouTube.
No, he's back.
Is he?
I'm the reason he came back.
Are you really?
I'm seriously the reason he came back.
People love Stig.
I
know
added
that
him on
he's-
Steam, and I just talked to him and got him to come on V, and he decided to make a new account.
Dude, that video where
You
he's
go, girl.
like he's trolling this girl, right? And then she
Oh, the
says, you
crush
know,
can?
you're hacking on DayZ. You know, they do VAC bans. Valve will just ban your account. And then Stig shows his Steam inventory. He's got like 40 copies
User
of
in your
DayZ.
channel timed out.
And he's
Why?
just laughing. And I'm like, and people are like, wait, how did you get so many copies of DayZ? Someone said, well, simple. He buys lots of copies of Bad Rats and trades them for DayZ. People are like, and people go for that? And he's like, yeah, Bad Rats is a valuable currency.
Oh god.
Yeah, it is. Bad Rats.
No, actually,
Weirdly enough.
I talked to him about that. He does not have that many copies of DayZ. He has one copy, and there's a glitch where with the item showcases you get when you level up on Steam, you can make it so that you can glitch it so you can do one thing multiple times, and he just did that to trick the girl gamers.
Oh.
He actually
Does
only
this
one
mean I'm a
copy.
girl gamer? Because
Well, I mean,
We
he
all got
specifically
tricked.
to trick them.
Man,
But it
the
also
Majestic
tricked
Call
everyone
of the Beluga was maybe one of the funniest griefing videos I've ever seen in my entire life. Bazinga, bazinga, fucking blast my face.
else. It tricked me. I'm just saying. The reason he did it was that so they didn't feel so smug. Like
User
they
entered
defeated
your
him.
channel.
I was surprised they were able to get his channel taken down. Did they flagging it or what?
Yeah, they did.
Probably.
And what he did was a bunch of people from V ended up flagging their channels. And I'm pretty sure they got a couple of them taken down. And then because those channels got taken down, his got retroactively put back up.
Oh, nice.
Damn.
fucking wrecked.
This Nestor and Brawl thing's fake, right?
Yeah. If you check the URL, it's like Smash Bros. US.
Man, one of my
yeah.
favorite Stigs videos though was the tactical sex interruption, because they're acting all tactical and serious, but they're just interrupting some people erping. And when they go in, they just shoot him in the face, and it's done. And then the video ends, and it's like it's such a big build up for nothing, pretty much.
Who
But
erps
That's
in
why it's
DayZ?
good.
But that was it just made me laugh so hard because I've done that type of shit before. Like this big build off, everybody's talking, taking it all seriously, and then when we actually get down and do it, it's like, wow, that was kind of not impressive.
Yeah, it was like the ending to Kill a Kill.
Ooh.
That's honestly how I.
You guys watch The Walking Dead? I know it's a terrible show.
Like
You
the
watch
first season was good, but yeah, I played the games.
First season was good.
I think
and the
I
only
honestly
reason I got
think
sucked into it is
the
because of the comics and the games.
I think the Telltale games outshine the TV show.
100%.
Yeah, after the original
Characterization's better,
director and
for
shit
one.
got kicked in the nuts by TLC, I think it was, and then they pretty much stripped down the entire budget for monies. The show just took a gigantic nosedive. Oh fuck yeah, the song.
Well, after the first season, they changed writers, and the original writer was writing 6 episodes a season because that was like in line with the comic books. It was you know, six comics in a book, and then it became so popular after the first season. They're like, "No, dude, write 13 episodes a season." And he's like, "I'm not going to do that. It's not part of my vision." So they fired him. And then they hired Nicotero, who's just run the whole into the ground and kill all the characters and shit. It's terrible.
I don't really watch much TV. I haven't seen Breaking Bad, Game of Thrones, none of that.
Breaking Bad's pretty good.
Neither have
Yeah, I like Breaking Bad.
I put off watching a lot of them, but usually I'll go back and I'll like Dexter and Breaking Bad. I went back and watched them, and it was pretty good. And Dexter's ending was kind of shit, but getting
Well,
there
Dexter
was,
in general
was okay.
got kind of shitty as it went on.
I think it was season 5 where they did the whole Bible bullshit, where they were like, "Oh, we're gonna end the world." That's kind of where I was just like, really?
You know, it was a show I loved at the beginning, and then it just completely betrayed me in every way.
What?
Naruto?
Supernatural.
Oh God.
Oh.
It started off as like a very genre thing, Monster of the Week. It was like kind of X-Files and like.
It was like the new Buffy, dude.
Yeah. And then season 5 ends, and I'm like, where are they gonna go from here? Are they gonna keep going? I heard they got renewed. And then I read online the creator said, no, I wanted to end it at season 5, but they have the rights, and I'm not gonna do it anymore. And I'm like, oh god, this is gonna be bad. And then fucking right around that time, Tumblr had latched onto it. And then the original fan base got alienated because the show got shitty. So then they brought in like Felicia Day and just started fucking pandering. And they murdered.
I think the only good thing Felicia Day has ever been in was Dr. Horrible's sing-along blog.
Man, they murdered
That
the
was
entire
amazing.
supporting cast in that show, and one of the best characters. Like, they turned him into a werewolf for some reason. I'm like, why the fuck did you do that?
I
That was
honestly
so
think it's because
stupid.
Buffy did it, dude.
Probably. It's fucking
Buffy
stupid.
was able to get away with that shit because everyone knew how fucking just terribly hilarious Buffy was and how just good it was because of it. It was like campy as fuck.
It's funny because they're still pandering really hard to the Tumblr people, and now they've pretty much lost interest.
This fucking lightning, what the hell?
Man, I remember.
Someone is way the fuck up there.
I remember I hung out after work when I first got my job a long time ago. I hung out with my boss after work in his car, and we were just smoking. And I had never really smoked before, but he gave me a couple of cigarettes. We were smoking, and we were listening to music like this, and we must have talked for like 2.5 hours. That's how I feel right now. I'm just so relaxed.
Yeah, dude, this is great.
Man, that guy was fucking cool.
Do you guys have any video game related tattoos?
No.
No tattoos.
I don't tattoo myself, though I used to think maybe it would be cool to get one. Because I think back to even like a year ago or 2 years ago, and I remember how stupid I used to be, and I think I don't want a constant reminder of how stupid I used to be.
Real quick.
I don't want a
did you
constant
guys
reminder of how
know-
stupid I am right now.
Did you guys know avocados are fruit?
Yeah.
I thought they were vegetables.
Anything with a seed in
Are you
it.
retarded?
I don't know. I only eat guacamole.
Tomato is a vegetable.
I think tomato.
Tomatoes a fruit. It has the
It's a
seeds
fruit.
in the inside. It's a fruit.
It's
So
a
does a
berry.
pepper. Are you gonna tell me pepper's a fruit?
Yes.
They're peppers.
Welcome to my ruse cruise.
Alright, I'm done with Minecraft. It's insane.
When do you guys think that video games will stop being a fucking fad with casuals?
Once the
VR.
next
As
gen comes
soon
along.
as
When VR comes.
Pretty much, I think never. They're kind of mainstream stuff like movies and like not to sound like a hipster or anything, but yeah, they're basically in the same framing as movies and television and shit.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll have our Guillermo del Toro. Ugh.
Okay, when do you
motherfucking
think then,
the guy that did the robot thing.
when do you think the AAA industry will stop
Michael Bay.
cannibalizing everything?
Never.
Never.
Yeah, just never.
Cannibalizing everything. We live in a remix culture, man.
The Patriots did nothing wrong.
I'm just waiting for them to create
Well,
all
later than
sequels
Eagles.
to the games that I know are dead forever. Did
I'm
it
gonna
with
sound like a
Dice, they
fucking
can do it
idiot.
with
I
anything else.
invested $80 in Star Citizen. I want this to be good. I think if Star Citizen fails, I might give up gaming.
Dude, my dad's put like $400 in that fucking thing.
Jesus.
Your dad sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, he's pretty fucking cool.
Christ Roberts is a pretty cool guy. I wonder what's going to happen with John Carmack and the Rift.
Man,
He's
I
gonna
don't
take
know.
his $2 billion and live for the rest of his life like a rich
Well,
man.
the thing with Carmack is he doesn't need the money. He like designs OSs for rockets and shit.
Maybe he honestly believes that it's just going to be for, building the VR.
I don't know. I always
mean-
thought Carmack was a fucking autist. I think if they start ruining the Rift, he'll just leave.